All right, the next stage takes place in front of Denny's.
That is, yeah.
I guess they saw us fighting in the parking lot and they told us to go away, so we just kind of went 100 yards south, and I guess they accepted that. Live from Austin, Texas, home of the belt-scrolling Belt Buster at Dairy Queen, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex. You had that Texas exclusive item at the Dairy Queen?
Yes. That's like yesterday when I said that a Canadian version of Mega Man would be Capcom Cancom.
No, mine's better.
Yours
Sorry.
is better. Yeah, sorry.
That is something Dairy Queen would do, though.
They would do a Belt Buster belt. You do it. I can't say it anymore.
A belt-scrolling Belt Buster. Buy one today. Last time I had one, I went into a fugue state and started just walking to the right and punching people. I'll put that on their ad campaign. I'll email them and be like, this is my testimonial. You can use it if you want.
They'd love to use a testimonial that their food makes you go crazy.
It's so good, you'll literally go crazy. Hi, everybody. It's Retro Pals. We're going to play a whole bunch of weird games tonight, and a whole bunch of games that maybe you've actually heard of. Games that you've played, maybe games that you've enjoyed. Are we doing this right?
Yeah.
I think we fucked up. Usually we only play games that nobody has ever heard of in their entire lives. Usually with people saying, this is fake, you made this up. You're going to see some of those tonight, but miraculously you're going to see games that came from those games and are somewhat better known. We'll see. You'll see.
You'll see.
I can't wait for this one. This is going to be a good
excited.
one. Alex, why don't you thank some folks?
I want to thank the Andor for the Prime sub. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Step aside, thank you for the 50 wall bits. That is the wall. Thank you, Drum Can Jones, for the 11-month resub. Thank you.
Thank you, Drumcan, and thank you, Sepasai.
Sailor Soapbox, 2-year resub. Mappy's a tiny little cup. Oh, yeah, he's a tiny little cup.
Thank you. I'll let you get away with that one.
Just for that. Thank you, Mooware, for giving a sub to Cerulean. Do appreciate that. Welcome to the Sub Club, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Vagrant Wastrel, 64-month resub. Still reeling from Grover House 2.0 that was posted in the Discord last night. Yeah, we saw a really horrible house in the Discord. It was cool.
a very long house that had vinyl siding wall-to-wall on the inside and the outside. I've never seen anything like it. I'm still thinking about it, too. Thank you for the sub.
Thank you, 68K Heart, 52-month resub with many cookie players. Thank you.
Thank you for the many cookies.
Ultra Pancake, 20-month cookie resub. Thank you. Do appreciate
even
those
more cookies. Thank you so much.
White Landa with the 14-month resub. Ready to see Jimmy and Bimmy. I'm excited.
Good old Bimmy. Good old Bimmy and Jimmy. You can't count those guys out. They're always mounting a comeback some way or another. Thank you.
Sasquatulus, 77-month resub, 77 whole months. Enjoy Masami's Obari's Fighter. It's not better than the Fatal Fury movie. Oh, you have been visited the ghost who has beaten me to a death in a karate match. I will haunt you wherever you go. Thank you.
I know about Mr. Obai's works, and I'm looking forward to playing that game later. Thank you for the sub.
And Al Pennington, 1572 with a 14-month resub. Thank you so much.
14 whole months.
14
Thank
months. Thank you.
All right, let's get into it.
All right.
We got one of our big arcade game catalog showcases here tonight that we do every so often. We pick a manufacturer, and actually our patrons do that. This time around, the theme was arcade game manufacturers that start with the letter T, and this is how the vote turned out. One vote away from there being a Toaplan showcase. So close. But in the end, Technos won. So good job, Technos.
Thank you, Technos.
Nice work. Your vote counts here on Retro Pals. So, Technos Japan. I'm actually not going to do much of a preamble this time because I really want to focus on the games, but like many other companies back then, they started off in the 80s making some games in the arcade space that started to grow bigger and bigger and more profitable. They figured, you know what? We're a solid little independent company. We got some ideas, so let's make some really fucked up arcade games that no one's going to remember. But they kept at it for a few years, eventually leading to stuff that you'll see in just a second. But first of all, I want to get back to the very beginning.
Okay.
Let's go to the very, very beginning of Technos Japan's arcade catalog. 1983.
Yep. Should I just put on screen?
Yeah, 1983. We're starting off with Technos Japan's first game, Dami, which I'm sure everyone is going to be very normal about.
Yeah, huh?
You know, back in the 80s, you just decided to make an arcade game and you called it Dami, and you could get away with that. No one would say a thing. No one would bat an eye.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But here we are in 2024, and hindsight is 2020, and nowadays you probably wouldn't name your game Dami. Let's play this.
Oh, dominoes.
Yeah, what'd you think? Dami is Pushman.
I guess Dami is the push man.
And the enemies, Danger.
Ugh.
So yeah, maybe not what you're expecting to see if you know of Technos Japan's more famous games, but we all gotta start somewhere. Within steel walls. Wow,
Okay.
that's so dramatic. Oh yeah, be ready to turn this down, this game. And many of the games we're gonna play tonight are kind of loud.
All right, I'll get the...
Alright, let's do it. Actually, this one's fine.
Yes. First enemy is Freakzoid.
For some reason, Dami as Pushman did not rise to the gaming pantheon as one of the better-known gaming heroes out there.
Did Dami not set the world on fire?
I guess not. I guess not. So in this game, you push dominoes around. It's sort of a Pengo variant, except the dominoes actually change depending on how many times you push them and whether you push them into other dominoes. You wanna kill these things if you can. There we go. There's also a conveyor belt on the side that sometimes scoops up enemies that wander into it. So that's a neat little variant to the formula. Around this time, Pac-Man was a few years old, but people were still iterating on that, still trying to find the next hit maze game, and this wasn't it. I don't know, anyone else have any...
I was gonna say, did the world just, not go wild for Dami?
The world moved on. That thing sucked a dot off of that... off of the... Look!
Oh, it's...
That's the most perverse thing I've ever seen.
I
Stop
don't
that!
like the dot sucker.
You
do
stop
not
that.
like the dot sucker.
You cut that out. You're gonna get yours, buddy.
Dot sucker, come over here.
Be
there
gone.
you go.
Didn't know that would happen. So yeah, I don't think anyone remembers this game outside of just randomly booting it up in MAME and just being like, what the hell is Dami? Oh, there we go. Nice. We managed to do that at least. Eventually you can start a chain reaction, as dominoes are wont to do. Let's see if we can get one of those going. You ever start a domino reaction, Alex?
No, but I have started a sexy reaction.
Yeah, me too. We've all been there. Anyone here have a domino rally? I always wanted one of those as a kid.
I did.
Yeah?
I did. And you know the thing that was supposed to set up the dominoes?
Yeah.
The auto domino setter-upper?
Yeah.
Barely worked.
Oh,
Didn't
come
really
on.
work. But I don't know how I got one, but I got, oh, cool.
Oh, look at that.
Nice reaction.
Big freaking domino reaction. Huge, huge points. Actually, I didn't get many points for that at all. It's kind of a ripoff. What do now? I don't think there's any more that I can push. Oh, you can throw stuff? Really? What happened to that guy? He turned into a thing.
You killed the sucker.
Okay, well, that's good. Oh, it just stuns them. This is pretty high concept. Maybe, maybe there's something I'm missing here culturally. If only I grew up with dominoes.
Just imagine it's 1983. You're smoking cigarettes and you're playing in the arcade. Can you imagine that?
I can imagine a
cigarettes
time
at a Chuck E. Cheese.
when this might when this might have been the best game ever made at Chuck E. Cheese.
Listen, you used to be able to smoke inside Chuck E. Cheese, which is the funniest thing I've ever heard of.
That is pretty funny.
It just is. It's just...
Oh, you can push them when they're... Alright, okay.
There's something about watching animatronics while smoking that's really funny to me.
That sounds awesome. Let's do it.
No way! Thank you, Carmen, for the 100 bits. Dami, beat it in 30 minutes and your pizza is free. Thank you.
What a deal. Thank you. Oh man, can I clear one level of Dami? might be able to. You might witness an historic first here on Retro Pals. And I'm gonna do it.
You did it.
I'm
You're
gonna
doing
knock
it.
over them dominoes. That was awkward. He just
Okay.
kind of stood there.
It's at
Tea time.
tea time.
The hell is that?
That's a rat. That's a cool
What
rat.
the fuck is that?
It's a good rat. I like that creature. I like the cow.
Oh, I didn't know all the levels were themed. Okay, so at first you're
Look at that
within
freak
steel
rat.
walls, and then you get to go to tea time. You can't push around the cakes, though. And it looks like the conveyor belts are different, too.
How dare you? That rat was so nice.
Actually, this game kicks ass. I've completely done a 180 on this.
Okay.
Dami, I'm all for it. Why didn't this get more press back then?
Because people weren't ready for Dami. They saw it and they were like, this isn't Pac-Man.
Yeah, true. It was a couple years too late to really set the world on fire. At this point, new genres were emerging. Some even pioneered by Technos themselves. But not just yet.
Okay.
No, 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 no!
You got smashed.
Game over, Dami. Yeah, what kind of coverage would this get in magazines back then? 46, I'm the worst Dami player ever.
Oh, that's not bad.
He just shrugged like, what are you gonna do?
I'm
Dami.
just Dami.
We all gotta start somewhere. And the next game we have here, right after Dami in 1983, that's a good time to release a game called Minky Monkey. Don't you think?
I do think.
The people were clamoring. They wanted their Minky Monkey.
They sure did.
This is on Burger Time hardware.
Really?
Oh, that says 1982 for some reason.
Ah,
Whatever.
it's 1983.
Don't worry about it. Minky Monkey. The thing about a lot of these games is you might not know that they were by Technos Japan unless, in this case, like they say on the title screen. Because in many cases, copyright. In many cases, they had to partner with distributors like Data East and Taito, who would often erase their names from the game and be like, yeah, this is a Data East game. We made this. Data East, that's us.
Mm-hmm.
Complete 5 monkeys messages. Proceed to next level. Failure to complete 5 messages. Lose a life.
I don't want to lose a life, so do well.
Okay.
That's
complete
bippity
those
boppity
messages.
boo. That's copyright.
That's public domain, Alex.
Okay.
You can't prove it. Whoa, we're so
What?
upset.
Nope, no, 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 no,
Why
no,
are
no,
we
no,
so
no,
upset?
no, no.
All right, so this seems to be based on one of the levels in Donkey Kong Jr. Looks like you can pick up fruit.
100 bits from Revenant. Monkey.
Monkey.
I don't like it. I don't like
Maybe
it.
turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, this is. Oh yeah. Let me, there we go.
I can see why Pushman, aka Dami, didn't become a video game protagonist for the ages, but this guy? No, I can kind of see why.
I don't like him.
I don't like thinking about him. A video game character should be like, you know, happy to be there, or at least like excited,
That monkey's eating you.
maybe a little frantic. This guy looks like he's having some kind of crisis.
50 bits from Cartman, because Danny's got rabies now.
Thank you, the 50 bits will help. No, I didn't do that right. Let's do this again.
Okay.
We failed to complete the monkey's message. We can't do that. That is just bippity boppity boo.
It is!
Is that an original from Disney?
Yes, Disney did do that originally. That's just straight up a Disney song.
Okay. I don't know why I assumed that was public domain. It just seemed like it should be.
Oh, I thought you were joking when you said it was public domain.
That's the excuse I would use in court.
Okay.
Monkey stole my damn fruits. Now he shot me. Now I see why this guy's so upset. This is a very upsetting game.
I feel for him.
There you go. There's your damn apple. We can bring down this limit at least. Bring up. That's why he's so upset. He's constantly being brought down and brought up.
We are
Ooh.
psychologically torturing this monkey. I guess it's better than another kind of torture.
Ooh, beer. Fuck yeah. Was that just hot sauce and we chugged it?
The monkey tore down the lemon. Oh, okay. So when you're like that, you can freak on them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. Collect hot sauce to freak on monkey. We did it. We completed the monkey's message. Feel good about that one.
That was good.
First truly relatable video game character. Just constantly freaking out.
I like that. I like that snake guy.
That's a pretty creative character design there. Okay, I like that there's different level layouts. The fruit art is actually pretty nice and appealing. These do look like nice and juicy fruits. Shit.
Damn.
Cartman, thank you for the 50 bits.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Danny matched Minky's freak. Exactly.
They're always saying this about me. I don't like that the fruit can fall and just... It's on the ground, so it's dirty, so you can't eat it anymore. Still kind of a unique take on the maze chase genre, I guess. You might be able to call this a platformer if you really stretch the definition. It's got that weird snake thing. Minky Monkey, it's more than just a monkey.
Thank you, Room Temperature, for the 25 bits. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo playing a Minky Monkey is like me hearing a Muzak version of You Can't Hurry Love during Olympics dressage. I hadn't seen that. I should have watched it.
Can I get this guy if I'm angry? Oh no, he just doesn't hurt. Oh, your jump has a set distance. Beware if you try to play Minky Monkey. Your jump has a set distance.
Listen up.
Okay, well, it's better than... What the fuck is this? Hang on. What is this? What is this convoluted Dame entry screen? Weird cha.
Ja.
Nice. Wow, they put all their creativity into the name entry screen. Nice. I'll say that that's better than Dami. Not by much. It's just one of those forgettable early 80s arcade games. I'll tell you what's not forgettable, though. The next game. No, we're doing Scrambled Egg.
Scrambled
I see.
egg. Yeah.
We're going back to eggs. I didn't mean for this to become a recurring theme here on stream, but something like the last 5 or 6 showcase streams, we've returned to egg. And once again, we're back here with Scrambled Egg. Now, I want to say this game, either this game or the next game was Japan exclusive, and either this game or the next game was US exclusive.
Well, 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 if it isn't the Sukiyaki brothers.
Quiet, tuna head.
You Shax for an 86-month resub, scrambled egg all over this stream.
Thank you. Well, this appears to be a game where okay, you do have legs, and I guess you kick the eggs to hatch them. Oh, but then something can make your chicks blue.
That's not good.
All right, let's jump on in. Let's scramble some eggs.
Scrambling eggs. This at least sounds like an original tune.
Yeah. It's a nice little early 80s arcade tune. I've heard worse. Uh-oh. Tuna head.
Tuna head's after your ass.
You think we're making a scrambled egg salad because of the tuna?
I think so.
Okay, we gotta poke some of these birds. The tuna head has escaped. I repeat, the tuna head has escaped.
Hit him. Hit the eggs.
What are you? You're not a chick. What are you? What are you? Oh, it
It
ate.
killed the tuna, so...
Nice, you're on my side. Glad to hear it. Oh, you can be pushed around too. Huh.
I don't like tuna head.
I don't either. This game's okay though. What's with the blue bird? I really gotta figure out what that guy's deal is.
I didn't know tuna head could leave. That's kind of terrifying.
A little bit, yeah.
Aren't we all escaping tuna heads in this day and age?
My life is nothing but a series of escapes from tuna heads. Let's go cheer up this blue bird. Okay. Well, it just left.
I was like, nah.
He sealed the egg back up! You can't do that! We've seen so many perversions against nature already. Dominoes getting their dots sucked off. Eggs being resealed. This is the most unnatural stream in RetroPal's history.
You can't unscramble an egg. That's one of the first rules of life.
Yeah. You can't undo your mistakes, folks. You gotta deal with the eggs you've scrambled. I like this. There's a nice bounciness to it, a back and forth, where it can feel like you're being pursued and then like something rebounds in your favor. That feels good.
I don't like Tuna Head.
Tuna Head is pretty existentially terrifying, though. It's just a ball with a mouth and teeth. You shoot your eyes, huh? Well, okay.
I don't like that.
Oh, I got ate by Tuna Head.
Shouldn't have gotten eaten by Tuna Head.
This is a really long first level, too. You gotta hatch many eggs. I don't know what poking the chicks is supposed to do. You would think that after hatching the eggs, your job is done. Is that something chickens do? Like after their chicks hatch, they just kind of lightly tap them with their feet and be like, hey,
Get out of here.
You're alive now. Go be alive. I thought I was screwed if the eggs didn't have any eggs aside them to push into themselves, but it looks like you can just push single eggs and achieve the same result. They thought of everything.
You can't do that! You can't! No! No! I hate those guys.
You know what? Fuck you. Reseals your eggs. Oh, come on! I was so close.
Sorry, Tuna Head gotcha.
They unscrambled my eggs. They unscrambled my eggs. I've seen better name entry screens. Technos, do better. Well, that's scrambled egg. But that's not the end of today's egg content. Oh no. Because there's a variant of this game that was released elsewhere in this world. That's why I didn't know which was US and which one was Japan exclusive. But this other variant is merely called Eggs. And I guess it says USA here in MAME, so okay, this is the US version of scrambled egg called Eggs. You got that?
Got it. I love egg.
This is a very similar game, but also
It's different.
they revised it a little bit. Something Technos would do quite a few times in their career. Is that egg named Charlie?
Yeah.
Why do we feature so many eggs named Charlie? Oh wait, no, we're not an egg. We're just some kind of creature.
Wait, you're not an egg? I guess that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, this game looks very similar. It's just, they gave it a little overhaul to suit the US market. Spiders can sting the baby chicks to make them blue. I don't like that.
No.
Let's play eggs. Alright, so similar, but this layout is actually different. Let's see how the gameplay turns out. I like that Tuna Head's not here. I like that the eggs are nicely lined up in rows of 6, so you can, like, crack a whole bunch of them at once. I like that your character has a jaunty little, hat. What's that called? Like a straw boat?
Yeah, it's a straw boater. You can still shoot out your eyeballs. I don't like that.
That's the one thing they had to keep. We have to keep the eyeballs shooting out. People love that.
Hey, I really like Charlie. He's really well designed.
He's a jaunty little fella. I like him. I'm
He looks
noticing.
like he's kissing you.
I'm noticing you can only have one egg row being kicked at a time, and if you try to kick again, you just do nothing. Tuna Head escapes really, really early compared to the other game.
Yeah, I don't like Chomper.
I would say that this is a more appealing game, just in terms of graphics and presentation.
It really is, but I think that's because Chomper is much more appealing than Tuna Head.
Yeah, the earlier game looked like a prototype of this one.
I'm sad you can't kick 2 chicks at once. That sounded horrible, never mind.
Alex!
What? Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Quit stinging my chicks!
Get their ass, hen.
Controversy
I'm
is
being
Retro
banned all
Pals.
over.
Retro Pals is Alex wants to kick 2 chicks at the same time. That's not how that line from Office Space worked. Fuck. I'm still not any better at this game, even if you give it a new coat of paint. Whether it's eggs or scrambled egg, if you play it, you're gonna have nightmares. And that concludes Technos Japan's 1982 and 1983 lineup. What do you think so far, Alex?
So far it's okay. It's okay.
Well, Alex, things are about to step up in a huge, huge way, because 1 year makes all the difference for Technos Japan. They decided, you know what? You know what's big? Karate. Let's make a game called Karate Champ. Look at that.
Look at that. Karate Champ.
Pretty unique game here. It had a 2-joystick setup. That is, 2 joysticks, no buttons. There was like a start button, and then each player had 2 joysticks. Why don't you show me the second flyer there so we can zoom in on the control?
I saw this
chart.
earlier, and I hate these controls.
Well, memorize them, Alex, because you're going to need them in a minute.
No, I won't. No. Oh, man.
Okay, close your eyes. What's down, left, and up, right?
Forward block.
Good guess, but no.
Damn.
You're going to need some practice out here, I think.
Okay. I'll get some practice in.
The first game of the night that people may have actually heard of. Let's play some Karate Champ US. Now, there is a more popular variant of this game we'll see here in a second, but this was the original release.
I love those crazy karate guys.
That's me when I'm being chased by a bull. No, you don't need to play this one.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Look at that shit. They got an actual.
This is good.
They got an actual human being on the screen, who looks like a human being and isn't some kind of egg creature or a monkey. What?
What?
What did you do to that bull?
Turn it into leaves?
That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna play this one.
Okay. Go to the gym. Thank you, Style Katarn, for the sub. Thank you.
New Prime sub, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy Karate Champ. Now, this game has kind of an unusual control scheme, as you just saw, so it gives you a few seconds to practice. Up on both sticks makes you jump back. Up on one stick and down on the other makes you jump forward. And basically just doing different combinations of inputs will give you different moves. Whoo! Whoo!
With the 63-month resub. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Half point.
Are they supposed to be talking that slow?
Yes.
Cool.
Most powerful move in the game. The kick to the groin. They never see it coming.
Wow, he really doesn't like it.
So already you can see Technos' strengths when it comes to graphics. They were one of the first people to really render human-like characters in like convincing forms, and to have nice little caricatures that make them look, you know, human. That was something that really defined their games for me. Yeah, we did it.
Nice. Very good.
Ah! Who threw that at me?
You just like fell into it. I like that.
This is what karate dojos are like. You spar for a little bit and then people throw shit at you. That's how they did it back in San Antonio.
That was why that lady was able to beat you up, because she knew karate.
Yeah, exactly. Ow. Now, you may notice something missing from this version. Something that's, oh my god, he's demonically possessed.
Well, you gotta go.
Something that seems kind of obvious in retrospect. This game is 2-player, alternating, not simultaneous. You have to wait your turn, and you both fight the computer. I like that you said G at the end.
Gee.
So luckily, Technos realized their mistake, and they were like, shit, we forgot the most obvious thing. We should put player versus player in this game. And they basically invented fighting games by doing so. So when they re-released this game, I don't know if this was like an upgrade kit or whatever, it was just still called Karate Champ, but this is known in MAME as Karate Champ Versus. And that's what the the flyer looks like there.
Yeah.
It's so weird that they didn't think of that at first. It's just like when it hit arcades, I guess people had the obvious question like, why can't we fight each other? This is a karate game. And I can only imagine the director or whoever was like, fuck, I'm so stupid. Luckily, they reversed course. They changed their plans. And
This
let's
one?
play Karate Champ US versus version, yeah. This one you're going to play with me.
Okay, cool.
Hope you have that chart memorized.
You still got bowls. I like that.
Player versus player, look at that. What a concept. So this isn't the first competitive fighting game. There were a few boxing games released before this, but this was the first game to specifically pit players against each other using their fists and feet, and like outside of a boxing context. All right, Alex. You get some practice. You're the red guy.
Okay.
Now, your directions on the right stick are mapped to the A, B, X, and Y buttons. You need to hold each input for like a second before it comes out. So yeah, if you push down on the left stick and down on the right stick, you do a low kick. And there's a new conceit to this game. You're not at the karate dojo anymore. You're fighting out at the docks for the right to be this this lady's boyfriend, I guess. It's never really explained. Referee sounds a little bit better.
Yeah.
Ah! I was doing a cool pose.
It's okay.
You just kicked me right in the nuts. Ow! Karate hurts.
Right in the head.
Haha! You never see the lunge punch coming. You booted me to the head. I'm just showing off. Yeah,
I'm just showing off too.
Match point, Alex. Oh.
Ran out of time.
Oh, you timer scammed me? Alex, professional fighting game player in disguise. I never would have suspected it. That's why you were... I scammed myself. So yeah, as you can imagine, this was pretty popular at the time. Not many games quite like this, specifically ones where you can fight your friends. They did it.
Wrong direction.
I took advantage of your misinput. You ever played this on a real cabinet?
Maybe.
I know they have this at one of the pinballs locations here in Austin. Not much reason to play old Karate Champ nowadays, and not one of the many other fighting games that came since. Why do you fall over when you get kicked in the shin? We're really sensitive. It hurts
Ow.
physically and also emotionally.
All right, whoever gets the next point is the number one karate guy.
All right, here we go. Let's fucking do this. I wasn't ready.
Look at my eyes. I did it while stoned. Nice.
Yeah, nice work. Oh, better luck next time. My hero.
Am I gonna get a kiss? Okay, hold on. I guess my head gets
Okay, dodge.
inflated.
Dodge,
That's
Alex,
nice.
dodge.
Oh God!
Oh.
I put it down.
Ouch.
Right in my knee. Right in my knee.
I think it'll let you continue on if we let this timer run out. All right, Alex, let's see you fight the computer.
Okay.
Believe it or not, there's multiple levels in this one. Original Karate Champ only had a couple of backgrounds, I think. It was mostly based in the dojo. But this one adds like a loose storyline where you can like... Oh, wait, am I still in control here
Yeah.
for some reason? Weird. It has a whole bunch of different levels. And if you notice, the lady who you see before the match is wearing a different outfit each time. And I was curious how many different backgrounds and outfits there were in this game, so I actually made a bunch of save states to show those off.
Okay.
Why don't you hit F7 and hit 2. I saved these after killing each computer opponent. Alright, this is the second minigame here.
Okay.
I did okay. Now we're off fighting by the riverbank. Classic place to do some karate.
Classic place to fight.
Alright, why don't you load? And then push 3. This guy. Damn it. Okay, Alex, can you reload that save state until I kill the bull?
Okay, just keep pressing.
I spent 15 minutes before the stream trying to hit that bull. Fuck. Oh, try again. That's why I made the save state like right before this. Damn it! This was something I remember from the game. I only saw this game briefly as a very, very small child. I got him! I got him! There's another one! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh! That was the best I've ever done at this. I knew that there was a second bull. The timing on this is really tight. Nope. Let's give it like 3 more attempts. I have never hit all 3 bulls. It's like a matter of frames that it gives you. Nope. Alright, this will be my last try.
Okay.
To those of you who can consistently beat the bull in Karate Champ, I salute you, but I am not one of you. Alright, let's try the next save state. Alright, so here you fight on a cliffside, aboard a log. Another classic scene for Karate Men. Now we're back to the evade minigame. Shit.
Ow, beer.
That was the hot sauce from Mickey Monkey.
Oh, it was. Oh, you're right.
And now we're fighting aboard a cruise ship.
Okay.
Another classic place to brawl. I'm sure Alex has seen many cruise ship brawl videos.
Absolutely.
All right, load that next save state so we can see what the bonus game is here. Look at that, she has a swimsuit on.
I mean, I guess, because it's a ship.
So much detail in this game. They could have just made it 2-player. All right, the next stage takes place in front of Denny's.
That is, yeah.
I guess they saw us fighting in the parking lot and they told us to go away, so we just kind of went 100 yards south, and I guess they accepted that. Bad news, though. Load the next save state if you would. This is a Texas Denny's. So first of all, it's really hot, and it's right by the highway, and we got Roman bulls out here.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck, wrong button.
Reload.
Yeah, you know what? Give me another try. I want to beat the Denny's bull. Okay, I got one. Nope. Can never hit that second one. I just love that they put a Denny's in this game. Alright, load that next save state so we can see the end of the fight in Windmill Country. I guess we went to Holland.
Holland, yeah.
Oh, my foot! Here we are in the middle of a street in the big city. It couldn't wait. There's no other.
Fight.
There's no better place for this. We have to do this here. All right, load me. Let's see an alternate future where I actually won that match. So what's next? Yeah, let's do this in the middle of the street too.
Nice.
I've done better. You are in a Native American village for some reason?
I feel very rude being here.
This feels disrespectful.
It does.
Let's skip to the end of this one. Let's go back to the Denny's. I bet you there's a bull out here.
There's gotta be a bowl. Oh, come on. That was so close.
Moo, moo, moo. Here we are. Here, I guess, back in front of the dojo, looping, completing the loop from this game to the original version. Yeah, load the next state if you would. I think this is the last original stage. Yeah, that's 0. Alright, throw some more flower pots at me. Like I'm a freaking... like I'm a freaking alley cat. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What even is that?
Sorry, you fell forward into it.
I sure did. And this is the last background, I think.
Okay.
I just really appreciate that they added so many backgrounds for this game and different outfits for the girl you're trying to woo. It's just, all they had to do was add 2-player support, but they were like, you know what, let's make this a little bit nicer, a little bit more memorable. That's the Technos Japan difference.
Thanks, Technos Japan.
Okay, next game. Obviously that was their big hit of 1984, but they had a few more games that they were releasing back then, including Mysterious Stones, Dr. John's Adventure, starring the famous bluesman, Dr. John.
Danny.
I think in Japan his name was like Dr. Kick. They just made this a licensed game over here. That's a pretty cool world map.
Okay,
I have never heard of this game in my life. Let's play it.
Look at how America looks in that map.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit about how America looked. Close enough.
Looks like a J2ME game a little bit.
Kinda, yeah. Uh-oh, did I pick the hard path? I think I may have. Wait a minute. Is this just scrambled egg again? It is! It's a scrambled egg revision.
It's scrambled egg meets Indiana Jones.
Weird. They really thought they were onto something with that whole egg thing.
I think they were.
We're in the science room.
Yeah. This is where all the science happens.
Yeah, Karate Champ, whatever. We gotta revise this egg concept. People are clamoring for it.
I like the monster chasing you.
That is a pretty cool looking monster. But unlike scrambled egg, it looks like you can hurt the things that are inside the eggs. You can actually destroy them if you punt an egg into them. Excuse me, mysterious stone.
A mysterious stone.
They're no longer eggs.
These egg-shaped stones.
What was that? Something jumped out of that mysterious stone. Who? What? Huh?
It's the Key Man!
Are you friend? Oh my god! This game's crazy. The enemies can still reshell your eggs. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Fell right in the lava.
Alex! I fucking died. Oh boy. Okay, we did it. I guess this has more of a sense of urgency than eggs or scrambled egg, but man.
Education room. Drugs!
Drugs are for education. They're good for education. This is neat. This is more fast-paced. The levels are bigger because they scroll now. It's a more manageable scrambled egg. But is that really what anyone was asking for? I say yes.
I think so. This was on Push to Reject recently. Nice.
Oh yeah, BBH is up to 1994 at this point. Anyone catch this week's stream? He played a bunch of fucked up Laserdisc games like Cube Quest and Badlands.
Nice.
One day, for no reason. Hell. There was a gun button? Hang on. Hold up. There was an entire gun button that I completely missed. Hold the fuck on. You telling me I could have shot these guys the whole time? Oh my god.
Yeah, I like the way that they spelled cancel on that screen, too. C-A-N-S-E-L.
This changes everything. I could have just shot everything. What if the egg in scrambled egg had a gun?
I personally wouldn't give an egg a gun. I don't trust Dizzy.
Well, I wouldn't give Dizzy a gun. But
Okay.
other eggs, they might be okay. You can just shoot everything. That's crazy. Alright, there's their big innovation. Karate Champ added a versus mode, and Scrambled Eggs added gun. Good choice, Technos, good choice. Next game. There's another one you may have heard of, if not necessarily the arcade version. Mostly known because Data East published it for the NES, and it is one of the more infamous NES games. This is Tag Team Wrestling, released in Japan as The Big Pro Wrestling. Yeah, Technos made this one. It wasn't Data East all along. They just took the credit for it.
Would I give Charlie the egg a gun? No.
Never.
Never. I'm sorry. I don't trust Charlie either.
They did it. They made a wrestling game.
Finally.
They're starting to really focus on games where you beat up or hurt other people with your fists and feet. That later became their, what they were best known for. All right, let's do this.
You are the B team.
This is taking so long. It takes so much effort just to enter each letter. I want to be the PAL team, though.
Aw. I thought you were going to put in, like, P or something.
P. Yeah, we're the P team. And this is what a wrestling game in 1983 looked like. Or 84 or whatever. Take off your clothes. It's time to wrestle.
I was going to say you're nude, baby.
So this is me on the left. I raise my hands over my head when I'm ready to grapple. Really good use of digitized voices in this game. Oh, I'm using the nutter on him. That's your default move, I guess.
The nutter?
Yeah, the nutter.
I
And he
don't
goes
like
for
that.
another nutter. What's he planning? What's he planning? He's just standing there. Shit, 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 shit! Ow.
Oof.
Controls in this are
Nutter.
kind of weird. After you grapple, you have a few seconds to choose which move you want to use. I just, by default, choose the nutter move. Let's do a kick this time. Alright, it's Tag Team Pro Wrestling. Oh, that's the other guy. I got confused who my tag partner was. And with that, I'm already out.
The Mad Maulers beat the Pals.
Oh, there we go.
There they go.
Yeah, fuck you, pals. The Mad
That's
Maulers
fair.
rule. Their score does not rank. Spike and Jocko win the day.
Jocko.
Really good character animation in this. Really good voices. The gameplay, Let's see if I can do another move other than Nutter. I do appreciate the detail, like the crowd and the climbing into the ring segment. Technos really knows how to sell their presentations.
Yeah, this game has a lot of charm to it.
Ooga, ooga. But a lot of the things that made it charming didn't really transfer to the NES is the thing. Like, you didn't have the wrestling intro, you didn't have the cheering crowd.
Yeah, this makes the NES version look like garbage, I'm sorry.
Yeah, oftentimes seeing the original arcade versions of these games makes it obvious what they left out or what they couldn't include. Well, I'm gonna tag out too. What do you think of that? Look at that, I tagged.
Hey, that guy is huge.
That guy's getting nutted.
Nut it up.
I'm just gonna keep doing this. You only got so many balls, dude.
Are you just ripping him off? I don't know.
Oh shit! That guy just pounced on me. It really is called the Nutter because you hit him in the nuts. That's so good.
Come on.
Whoa, you can go out of the ring in this? This is crazy. For this early, this is a pretty good wrestling game, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
This guy's got my ass. He's gonna keep me down for the 20 count out here. Look at that piece of shit. Fuck off, dude.
You got timed out, honey.
He stayed out until 19.9, and then he just went inside the ring and was like, I win. Well, hell. Next game. So Technos was like, you know what? Professional wrestling, that's one thing. But we gotta We got to represent the home court. We got to make a sumo game. Let's play some Shusei Ozumo. This is the Chubo special. I remember when he used to stream this game. The Technos sumo game. Damn, look at this.
Oh my god, those faces.
Oh, these characters are huge.
I mean, it is sumo, so I would assume they would be.
True, true.
Hey, you slapped that guy. That guy got slapped and we had turned him red.
This looks great. Man, their artists were like top of the line back then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's play it. My name is Gu Des.
Okay. Goodness.
Yeah. I have no idea how to sumo. This is gonna go badly. I win.
That was fast.
All you gotta do is push the other guy out of the ring.
Okay.
Shrimple as that. There's channels that show sumo here on Twitch. I've watched a little bit of it. Often these matches only go on for a few seconds. Like someone immediately loses their balance and they're like, shit, shit.
Smack him. Smack him.
Ooh, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We got him. It's me, the best sumo wrestler ever made.
Mm-hmm.
The judge does have a good face in this.
Very good.
Bonus game? Is this a bonus fight?
Is that guy wearing glasses?
Is that legal?
He is!
Oh
He
no!
stepped outside.
It was me who got tossed. What an ironic twist of fate. It's so easy just to be on top, and you can lose it all in an instant. Looks like it's giving me another try, though.
Okay. I like the way that guy's legs work.
This is a very funny game. Whoa. He did the same
He
thing!
did the same thing!
I never learn. I fall for the same shit every single time. Nothing has changed. I'm like this if you ever play me in fighting games. That was the sumo equivalent of a wake-up shoryuken. Oh, I see. Your second button is used to toss him off balance. Alright. I'm getting this now.
You smacked him out. Yeah, you're beaten by the angry sumo nerd. The angriest sumo you ever seen. You wrote an essay in high school saying sumo should be an Olympic sport.
I agree.
That's...
That guy? Okay, sure.
I mean, they added breaking. Why not?
Wow, for the time, this action is really fast. The characters are really large and detailed. This would have been like the ultimate sumo game. It's just, you know, doesn't really have much of an audience outside of Japan. Oh, now he's pissed. He's pissed. He slapped the shit out of me.
He slapped you to death.
Whoa. What's he doing? I've never seen that in sumo. Anyone want to fill me in on what that is? Sumo is fascinating.
It is interesting.
Okay, I ranked in. I'm one of the best sumo wrestlers. Yeah, he's just messing around with a pool noodle. That makes sense. Shusei Ozumo. The very last game of a very prolific and very profitable 1984 for Technos Japan. Between that and Karate Champ and Tag Team Wrestling, I bet they made a bundle that year. So next year, they released no fighting games. Hot off the success of those previous 3 fighting games, they were like, you know what, screw it. We're just going to go experiment. More games. Let's play Acrobatic Dogfight. You know, it's still early on for them. They got to stretch their legs a little bit, try out a few different things before they find their niche. This game looks crazy to me.
I like the pig man on the side.
Bug Nishimura.
Oh, this is Sky Kid.
This looks great. I'm in. Let's do this.
Have you played this before?
I tested it to see if it worked.
This looks good. So it's World War I assume.
Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. So it's like Time Pilot, except you're a little psycho guy hanging out your airplane.
It's Time Pilot, but you're huge.
Yeah, huge pilot.
And you're really getting them. You're really committing some work, some more atrocities.
I'm an acrobatic dogfighter, Alex. I didn't ask for this. This is just what the world chose for me.
I would ask what side you're fighting for, but I don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not important. So there is. Is there more than one button? Oh, there's a speed up button.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
god, you're going so fast.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's chewing up my fuel, though. Oh, I see. You get fuel back when you destroy the guys. All right.
Oh.
Okay. I see what you're putting down here, Technos. Ooh. Uh-oh, that's not good. The third button does that. Oh! Look at that!
You saved yourself.
You can dive out when you're running out of fuel. I assume you can also very easily die when you do that, but still. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, God.
That's Godzilla.
Godzilla came up from the ground and killed me.
Didn't know there was a Godzilla in World War I, but there's a lot I don't know about this world around us.
I gotta read some history.
I do too.
I'm starting to get this. It looks like the goal is quite far away, though, and it looks like you need a lot of fuel to get there.
Yeah.
Can you just keep going when you're shot? It looks like you can. That's really funny.
Oh my god, you look
can
like
just-
a jackass.
You can just keep it going. Your plane doesn't explode or anything.
I love this.
I assume a second shot kills you, but that's so good. What the? Fuck!
Hey, you got really exploded.
Oh my god! I don't think there's any coming back from that. Yeah, pigs and one-man helicopters, you know. Like in World War I. Last life.
Alright, go, Danny,
We
go.
are nowhere close to the goal. I'm gonna kill this UFO. Never mind. There were mines up there. Really good graphics in this. He really he looks nice and mangled after he gets killed.
You look real splatted.
Acrobatic Dogfight by Technos Japan. Not very well remembered, but potentially pretty cool. There's a concept there. Next up, let's play a game called Bogey Manor.
Bogey Manor.
Mm-hmm. I didn't include it on the layout, but the flyer for this game says it's reminiscent of Ghostbusters, and they misspelled reminiscent.
Good.
Bogey Manor.
When there's something strange,
And it don't look good.
who you gonna call? Technos Japan. Oh, I don't know about this.
That's them. Alright, I played a little bit of this. This game has 2 buttons. One of which is the sword button, and the other which is one of the best buttons I've ever seen in a game. So this, you got your sword here, but you're also pursued by creatures. And you can make them look in the other direction and then smack them with your sword.
Okay, I like that you can do that.
I love that the misdirect is its own button.
The hey, look over there button.
Yeah, and the ghosts fall for it every time. Oh, they can get you while you're on the stairs. Over there! Look over there, it's a ghost!
Ghost.
Look over there.
That is so good.
Fuck you, buddy. There's a real sense of whimsy in Technos' games, even the fucked up ones like the egg games. Oh, I made him look down that time. Wait, there's multiple rooms?
He's punched him.
That makes me kind of look like an asshole.
A little bit, a little bit.
This guy's just going around slapping us ghosts. What's his problem?
What'd we ever do to you, Danny? We're just ghosting around.
There's passageways, items to collect. This game has everything. Oh, come on.
It's even got ghosts.
It's even got ghosts that kill you as soon as you enter a new screen. They ghosted him. I don't know what good play of this game looks like. You're not seeing it now, but I do like the ability to just beat up on the ghosts.
I was gonna say, a professional bogeyman or speedrunner speak out.
Yeah, let me know the strats for this. What did I throw? Is that good? Is that bad?
Mansion of Hidden Orbs. A lot of orbs in this game.
You
Very
do a lot of
orb-centric.
pointing in this. We've seen orbs, we've seen eggs. That ghost looks pissed. Will he fall for it? He doesn't
Nope.
fall for it. He's too pissed. I guess if they fall for it once, they get ultra pissed. I would too.
Yeah, I'd be mad if a bunch of humans tricked me.
Yeah, I hate when humans piss me.
I really hate when humans piss me.
And that's it for Bogey Manor. We got one more game for 1985. And I lied. We're returning to fighting games, if just for a little bit, because they saw something in their tag team wrestling game and decided to make another wrestling game. This one is called Mat Mania. I guess that's one way of saying you like wrestling. You got Mat Mania.
I've got Mat Mania, baby.
Oh, it's the one with this guy.
I love that guy.
This announcer is really good. And, wow. What a difference a year makes. Look at that.
Hey, this looks amazing.
This kind of looks incredible. The crowd is super detailed. Look at all those different characters back there.
I like the people wearing that cool shirt.
Yeah.
I like that shirt right there.
All right, time to suck ass at this wrestling game.
I love this guy.
Hello, folks. Here we have tonight, special event. You versus... Insane Warrior.
Well, okay, now let's start.
Thanks, Corey. Visually, this looks a lot like the NES Pro Wrestling game, just from the colors used, but I don't know if that game has any direct relation to this one. You got a punch in this, you got a kick, and it looks like grapples are automatic. Oh, and you can hit both buttons to run into the ropes.
He was nutting you.
There's no nutting in this game, Alex.
Okay, sorry.
I was showboating a little bit. Oh. Stop that. That's my head. I'm out of here. This one's pretty good. This is leagues better than Tag Team Pro Wrestling. I can tell you that much already. It's got lots of action. Nice big characters slapping each other around.
Mm-hmm.
What if you could hit the ref in this one? I bet you can. Oh, he saw that coming.
He's like, don't you dare, the ref's my friend.
Oh, the jumping pin. He's not weak enough yet.
Ah, God. I like the Darth Vader's in the background watching.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's back there in the upper right. The Insane Warrior wins this one, folks.
Insane Warrior kicked your ass.
Yeah. I'm not coming back from that. I will not get a rematch. Mat Mania. And not the last wrestling game we're going to see from Technos either. But that is the end of 1985. Let's go on to What Did You Do? to
I'm fine.
1986. Alex is doing some kind of Windows wizardry over here in the background.
I didn't even mean.
For our next game, first, I want to show you the flyer, because this is one of the best flyers I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love that.
You see that shit? I don't think that's how you hold assault rifles, plural. If you're going to hold two of them, maybe don't hold them like that. My favorite part, though, is that he's racing along a road of coins. New from Romstar.
I love him, and I love his face. Thank you, Carmen, for the 100 bits. Distressity from Insane Warrior. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Battle Lane looks amazing. All in a day's work.
Just right along that highway of quarters with Battle Lane Volume 5.
Battle Lane takes you on a most exciting and intense motorcycle mission. Penetrate the enemy base and destroy their secret weapon.
Well, shit, we got to play this.
Hey, Pac-Man and Centipede plug-in kits are also available.
That's
Just
cool.
think about it.
If you got sick of your Pac-Man or Centipede, you can convert it to a Battle Lane Volume 5. Why Volume 5? I'm going to be wondering that for a while. Let's see what this is like. Incredible
Very
flyer.
readable.
Can the game match up?
Is Romstar from Texas?
Are they?
Are they? I wish.
Oh, no intro. Let's just go ahead and start this up then.
Okay.
Intro's a lot like Capcom's The Speed Rumbler. I wonder if this is a similar game.
Romstar's from California. Fair enough. They should be from Texas instead.
I agree. You may be thinking of Leland.
I probably. Didn't Leland do Pig Out?
Yeah,
How do I know?
dying like a swine.
Hmm.
I fell off my motorcycle. True, Trade West, also from Texas. Yeah. So this appears to be some flavor of shmup, where you're on a motorcycle and you shoot other That's too many guys! Come
That's
on!
way too many guys.
You can't just throw 12 guys at me on a single screen. I'm a mere motorcycle man trying to travel along a highway made of quarters. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Okay, we're still alive.
So did Technos invent the bullet hell?
Maybe? I noticed that if you shoot the driver, the vehicle goes careening off the road. That's pretty neat. Yeah, don't mind me. I just really like all of these companies back then. They didn't find a niche right away. They tried to focus on a whole bunch of different things, seeing what worked and what didn't. So Technos, even though they had a huge success with Karate Champ, they were just like, nah, we want to make a shmup where you're a motorcycle man. And also it's Commando, I guess. All right.
Okay.
They killed the shit out of me. They put a firing squad at the end of the level.
Man, you died hard.
I don't think there was any coming back from that. Cool game, though.
Mm-hmm.
An incredible flyer, if nothing else.
I want to see that flyer again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, put it up. How did the game match up to this? Well, it kind of did. It was pretty cool. Just, nothing matches up to that.
Nothing can match up to the wonderful world of Quarter Lane.
Also in 1986, guess what? It's another freaking wrestling game. Let's play Mania Challenge. And this will be their final wrestling game, I believe. They were really all in on wrestling for a few years there. No, wait, that's not their final wrestling game. We'll see more wrestling in the future. Versus Mania Challenge. Okay, looks a lot like last year's game. But maybe they improved the gameplay a little bit. Let's check it out.
Insane Warrior back! Yay!
Dynamite Tommy versus Insane Warrior. But the announcer's gone. What happened to Corey? Why isn't he in the house anymore? Oh, shit. You can't just try and pin me right away. Get over yourself. Man, the things you do in this game are much more dynamic and high-flying compared to the previous game. Like, the first thing I did was jumping suplex a dude.
Damn, you really got him. Good flip.
Thank you. These guys are good at exploiting my one weakness, my head. Fuck this.
You just flew right out.
Can I... Oh, I can't kick the cameraman. It's really cool that you can just jump out of the ring. I don't know what happened there. Oh yeah.
Get his ass.
Get up. Get your ass up. Kablam.
And boom, goes the dynamite.
Thank you. You're a good replacement for Corey. Ow. Hey!
He's gonna time you out.
Don't you do it. You're not going to time me out. I'm too smart. That doesn't work on me anymore. I didn't really have a plan of attack after I finished running into the ropes.
You're just like, well,
Something's gonna happen. We're tired.
just take a nap.
Oh, we might win this one. What a shame. Insane Warrior wins another one.
Insane Warrior. Insane Warrior. You're a little crazy.
You don't have to be crazy to wrestle, but it helps. I'm 0 for 2 on Insane Warrior matches. I gotta examine the match data of that one.
Gotta watch the replay, see where you failed.
All right, let's quit fucking around. Fuck around time is over.
Okay.
It's time to get real. You seen this guy?
This guy?
You seen this guy before? This
Yes.
This kunio-kun,
This hot-blooded freak?
star of like 12,000 games on the Famicom and many more on the Super NES and PlayStation and so on. This guy came into existence in 1986 with the release of the arcade game Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun. That's a Technos game. And this is credited as being the first belt-scrolling brawler. Even though it doesn't really scroll, these areas are just kind of like confined to arenas. But whatever, we'll give Kunio this one.
It's close enough.
Let's play it. This one was big. This one was huge. You can probably tell by the number of NES games that feature Kunio, but this one made quite an impact on arcades. Fuck yeah. I like this game.
This looks sick. Hey, you can't do that.
That's my bro. Can't beat up my bro.
It's so funny how Technos Japan was just innovating
Yeah,
constantly.
just quietly in the background, releasing some fucked up games about eggs, and then all of a sudden, they invented the beat 'em up. I guess you make so many games, eventually you gotta hit it big, especially if you got talent like Technos did.
Yeah, I'm also used to the kunio-kuns being smaller. I'm not used to the kunio-kuns being this large.
Mm-hmm. There were a few games later in the series. A couple of the Super Nintendo games used more realistic proportions, a grittier Kunio story and whatnot.
Yeah, where are the eggs? There's no eggs in this one.
Yeah, what the hell? Maybe Kunio has to go pick up some eggs at the supermarket at the
Okay.
end. From what I remember this game, you really want to jump kick. If you try to just do the punch combo, you're just going to get punched right back. Gwah! Good voices in this, too.
I like people just watching you like, huh, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, you sit on him and you punch him in the face.
Oh, they're at the train. Okay, I see they're at the other side of the train station. Got it. Carmen for the 50 bits. Atari Games furiously taking notes for Pit Fighter.
The ultimate realization of the Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun formula, Pit Fighter. The stage intros in this are pretty funny. Like your friend just gets beat up in every single one of them. You're like, fuck, I gotta go avenge him again.
I like everyone squatting.
Yeah, yeah. These guys are cool.
They're also very cool about kicking your ass.
Yeah, they're pretty good at that. I don't think I can hit them while they're spinning. Let's try something different. But suffice to say, this game was huge. It inspired an entire genre. Not to mention a few other games that are better known from Technos that we'll see in just a little bit. But this set the stage for all of them. I think the graphics in this really sell it. Again, that caricature style that they have, that you first saw in even their earliest games. The boost in hardware really helped to make these characters look, you know, like guys you want to beat up. And isn't that why we're all here to begin with?
To kick the shit out of guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I get out of bed in the morning. Sorry, Kunio-kun.
Did Kunio-kun die?
Yeah.
Damn.
He only avenged his friend once. Shouldn't have pissed off the biker gang. Booyah! Good ass game. Now, when they brought this to America, it looked a little bit different. Just slightly different. Why don't you bring up the flyer for the US version? Yeah, it kind of got a complete overhaul and was released as Renegade, completely eliminating Kunio-kun himself, as well as the Bancho gang format. They just turned it into like some kind of street gang thing, like right out of the Warriors. Which, you know, that was the style.
It was
That makes
style at the
sense.
time.
Let's play some Renegade. Yeah, you just saw Kunio get murdered. Sorry, Kunio.
Alright, let me let the cat out here.
Okay, I'm gonna play some Renegade.
Alright. And I'll be right back too. Come on, Tess, let's go.
No trace of Kunio remains in this game. Why is there... there was graffiti that just said victims there. Shout out to victims. So yeah, you can see exactly how this mapped to the original Japanese version. It's just a complete rescan of every single element, from the characters to the backgrounds. It plays pretty much identically, it just looks totally different.
Good luck, kid.
Good luck, kid.
Good luck, kid.
And if you had an NES back in the day, there was a good chance that you got to play Renegade, one of the earliest brawlers for the system. These days, more people remember the Double Dragon ports for NES, but that early Kunio-kun game for Famicom did big business, and I assume Renegade was a hit over here too. Personally, I want to see gangs of guys in Hawaiian shirts who have their shirts open. I think that would be a really cool look for a gang. Like, fuck it. Just put us right in the Warriors timeline. Let's have some dudes wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Alright.
Alex, check out this gang of dudes wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Holy cow, can I join?
Yeah, sure. You got a Hawaiian shirt?
Do I?
Alex has waited his entire life
My
for this
entire
moment.
life. Oh my god, I love him. He's wearing like that Dan Flash's shirt from I Think You Should Leave. I love it. Oh my god, they're so brightly colored and masculine, and now they're at the
They're
subway.
perfect. Yeah, get out of here. He knows when he's beat.
I like that your chest is showing in this one too.
Mm-hmm. They really Americanized this one. The amount of bare-chestedness and like graffiti and stuff. Alright, we've seen this part before, but check this out. I'm out of here. Going for a swim.
He just fell in.
And that's the end of the Renegade. That's the last anyone ever saw of him. Is that guy wearing a mesh top? He sure was.
Nice.
The style in this game is just unparalleled. It's incredible. Gotta say, as far as region-exclusive reskins go, this one is pretty thorough, and they put a lot of work into this. This was not half-assed at all. War Child. That's another piece of graffiti there. Makes you think.
Makes you think.
One last game in '86.
Okay.
And maybe this isn't one you're expecting. This one's a little off the radar for Technos Japan. Let's play Zane Selena.
Hey, this is AI. You can't say that.
No, that's the real name of a video game.
No, it's not. That's the that's the AI.
It's not just mashing together consonants. That's the real name of a real video game.
No, you lied. This is lie time. Yeah, that's the name of a techno millionaire's child.
Yeah, you may also know this as Solar Warrior. This is better known as I don't know what name it got released under, but it was released for microcomputer platforms in Europe. It was one of those games where, like, you most often saw this on ZX Spectrum. Zane, your responsibility is to defend all planets against the Empire's invasion. Good luck. See, we're Zane, and that's why it's called Zane Selena. You get it? Don't you feel bad for making fun of it now? Clemalt Sola. Lactosoa. Man, so many good Star Wars characters here. I like Gould Soa. Lagto? Alright, Alex, guess what kind of game this is?
Side-scrolling, shooter.
That's right, it's a Contra-like.
Contra, yeah.
Nice looking Saturn back there, I gotta hand it to him.
That is a very good looking Saturn.
The only time I've ever heard anyone talk about this game is in the context of the ZX Spectrum ports. Which, you know, I could see this having a good conversion for those systems.
Barnacle Labs, thank you for the 16-month resub. You didn't. Yeah, you missed some, but you're back. Thank you for showing up.
Oh, welcome. You're just in time for Zane Selena, the game everyone knows and loves.
Everyone loves to Zane their Selena, and thank you for gifting us up Archagent X. Barnacle Labs, thank you. I was having a very problem. I think it's Archagent X. Thank you.
This game's kind of neat, even compared to Contra. It's got a nice double jump, and it moves you really fast. It feels nice and snappy to use. A variety of power-ups you can get.
Oh, nice. And thank you for gifting us up to Dark Witch Claire, anonymous gifter. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't have much experience with this game, but that guy was hiding behind the rock and just fucking killed my ass. You just kind of have to know he's there, I suppose. Also, damage gauge, spelled correctly. Might have lost. Holy shit! Oh my god!
He's got a lightsaber. That's rainbow, so you can't defeat him.
He just generated the shit out of me. He just teleported right on top of me. Alright, we'll give him another chance. So, anyone know what's the deal is with the title? Why'd they call it that?
Chat, do you know about Zane and Selena?
Anyone who has experience Zaning Selena, I don't want to hear about that, but I do want to hear about where the title came from. I think this is just where you die. He's got a double jump like me. Oh boy. Battle of Wits. Oh, shit.
You did it. Inzaned in the Selena brain. Thank you, chat.
Hey. But your mission on this planet isn't complete. Yeah, I got as far as the guy being named Zane. I don't know where the D or the Selena part comes from, though. I guess this is also a shoot 'em up. A shmoot 'em up, I almost said.
A shmoot 'em up. You're talking like me.
I split the difference between shoot 'em up and shmup, and he said shmoot 'em. You have two fire buttons, and if you use them both at once, the game slows the hell down. I like that. Makes you feel very powerful. I imagine this game had trouble catching on via word of mouth. Being like, oh, I played this cool game that was kind of like Contra. It was called X something. There's an X in there.
Alright, you got some info. Pronounced Zane and Selena, it means Soldier of Light within the game's fictional language. So none of this
Whoa!
is the game.
Oh my god, they have a fictional language? Yeah. Zane and Selena is even funnier somehow. This is one of those Zainid Slinas, I see. The classic of the era. It's me, the posh gamer.
I was gonna. Who is this gamer? Who's this posh gamer? You like the Gucci? You're the Gucci gamer.
The Gucci gamer here with another game I can't pronounce.
The Gucci gamer has got to be real. You know they're real.
Now, obviously, you common folk have never heard of Zainid Slina. Me, I'm Zaning Slina every day of the week, if you know what I mean.
You played this at a county fair when you were a kid. That's wonderful.
This planet is over. Oh, your mission on this planet is over. Let's see a little bit of another stage. I kind of like this one. Like, they never really make run and guns, Technos, but the one time they did, it turned out pretty good.
Oh, this looks good. You're on a jungle planet.
That's cool. And there's bugs.
You just killed a tiny person. That's cool.
Yeah, you had it coming. It's just bombing me. I'm out here trying my best in the jungle. I see why people like this. This game kind of owns, actually. All right, Alex, what do you think? If I step on the flower, will I get eaten?
You're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Exactly what you said would happen.
I knew it. What could I say? I got zaned. I got
seen
zaned and sleened.
Mm-hmm.
Good end to 1986. We had Kunio-kun, we had Renegade, Zane and Selena, even a wrestling game in there, and whatever the hell Battle Lane Volume 5 was. So overall, a pretty damn good year for Technos. But the next year, everything would change, because as big as Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun and Renegade were, they couldn't compare it to the game that came out in 1987. Show me that flyer, Alex.
Look at them.
Not Billy and Jimmy Lee in this version. Notice their tattoos. They're named Spike and Hammer. Not related as far as I know. But this is Double Dragon, a game that was released everywhere for every possible platform, and it did some pretty good business, you could say. Kind of set the world on fire and whatnot. Yeah, play Double Dragon Japan. All right, Alex.
Oh yeah, hey.
Famously, this game is 2 players, so let's double some dragons. They doubling dragons now? That's what we're doing.
Well, I'm a dragon, and if you double me, I don't know about that.
Don't double my dragon.
Don't double me. I only want one of me. It's like if someone wanted to multiplicity me, I'd be like, absolutely not.
Oh, man. This game was in every arcade and gas station back then. I first saw this at a gas station. True story. Alright, no spoilers.
Okay.
Push your start button if you would.
Hey! In the stomach?
Yeah. That's all the story video games needed back then. So we're a couple of guys who were fed up with everyone's shit. They took our mutual girlfriend, and we want to get her back. You got a punch button, you got a kick button, you got a jump button, and various combinations thereof will give you moves. The one move you want is when you push punch and jump together. You do this elbow, which does a shit ton of damage, and it's the way you want to go if you want to 1cc this. You can play it however you want, though.
Good.
I'll just be elbowing dudes. So who played this back then? Who has the experience of seeing Double Dragon in the arcade and being like, oh, fuck? Because that's what I had. It really was an oh, fuck kind of moment. There was no other game like this. It felt good to beat up dudes in this. The combination of the character art and the sound effects. Really good digitized samples, too. It just sold the whole experience. You have famous characters like Linda here, famous for whipping. You can have her whip if you want.
Okay.
And check it out.
Hey, it's that guy!
That's our boy Abobo.
So, has anybody ever made a bobo adobo before? like like a seasoning?
Anyone want to answer that? Can anyone answer that?
Has anybody done adobo a bobo?
You grabbed my hair there.
I didn't mean
Was
to.
that just a friendly hair pull?
Yeah.
A hair pull out of support?
50 minutes.
Hey!
Bobo
Hey!
Boya. Thank you, Cartman.
And yeah, you could beat up your friend in this game.
Wasn't trying to.
That is a thing that happened back then. I imagine that caused a few fights. Thank you, Cartman, for the bits. Here's my favorite part of the game, this huge cat. Just very peaceful, observing the beat-em-up proceedings here.
I was trying to whip the cat and let me.
Don't whip the cat.
I mean,
That's why they're trying to beat you up.
I was just trying to be normal.
Yeah, okay. Did you see that?
Whoa, who's this guy?
I kicked the knife out of midair. That was sick. There you go, you wriggled free. You can see a lot of the kind of gameplay that was already in Renegade / Kunio-kun. Specifically stuff like the hair pulling and the combination punches and kicks and whatnot.
Did you see that? I threw a barrel.
Yeah, good job.
Hey.
But there's a clear evolution here compared to Renegade. Not just in terms of gameplay, but in the fact that it scrolls, and there's always new stuff to see, new dudes to beat up. There's weapons. You can throw barrels at dudes. Yeah, Technos love that full Nelson. That's the best that's the best move that's ever been made, according to them. You can't pick up the dynamite. You know, I hear some people are able to 1cc this, using extensively the elbow move. Yesterday, while trying this, I actually got a new PB in this game. I got all the way to the bridge in Mission 3, and I lost all my lives there. The platforming in this game is not its strongest suit.
Nope.
And for as much slowdown as there is in here, it used to be way worse in MAME. Like, when there was a bunch of dudes on the screen, it would run at like a quarter of the game's usual speed. And to be fair, the original arcade board is like that. You get a couple of dudes on screen, you're gonna get some slowdown. Yeah, God, the platforming at the end too, Jesus.
Okay.
You can do it. You made it.
Sucks.
Good job, Spike.
You're welcome, Barley.
Hammer. My name's Hammer.
Hammer!
Thank you.
Your name's not Barley?
My name's not Barley, no. You could have gone for Billy or Jimmy or Bimmy, but instead you went for Barley?
I don't know! I've got Barley on my mind, okay?
Yeah. You run in a brewery?
Ma'am, I need your web, please.
Ah, fuck. This game is so old, but it's still so good. It's just fun to play. The amount of things you can do. I suppose it's a combination of the stuff Technos incorporated into Renegade as well as their wrestling games, like because I can see a lot of wrestling DNA in this game too.
Alright.
Also, some of these sound effects I'm pretty sure are ripped from Bruce Lee movies. There's some Enter the Dragon shit in here for sure. Alright, good job. You know we haven't continued yet? We're doing pretty good.
Man, that's good for me. I'm about to continue.
We'll call that a PB for you.
Okay, that was really good for me. I'm back. That guy's coming up the elevator.
He's coming up really slowly. If you look closely, that's a palette swap of us.
Oh, it is!
Clever developer's trick. Nobody'll ever notice.
I just keep beating up women in this game, I guess.
Well, they're evil.
Okay.
Like the ELO song, Evil Woman, that was about Linda.
It's good to me, damn it.
Just a friendly
Punch
punch at
each
the
other.
end. Okay, since we're already this far, let's see if we can pass the ultimate test. The part that I failed on earlier during my PB run. Let's see if we can independently cross the bridge in this level. Oh, I got a 3-in-1, including Alex.
Thank you, Surface King 50 bits. I love how absolutely unhinged the boss music in this is. It's so good.
The music in this game goes crazy. I like it, personally. Though in each music track, there's always a part where, like, the melody just goes crazy, and they just start playing whatever on the synthesizer.
Goodbye. I'm just gonna head on out. Heading on out.
That's my barrel, buddy.
Very slow wind up.
Yeah, you liking this slowdown? So maybe you don't see how this game arose from games like Egg or Scrambled Egg, but you can see a clear line of progression from their wrestling games, as well as, of course, Renegade.
This music was going wild for a second there.
It was. Usually it's not as clear when developers progress and focus on niches and find specialties for themselves, but for Technos it's very clear, actually. They still did a lot of experimentation before they hit it big, though, and I appreciate that. Here's what I want to see. I want to see a belt-scrolling bogey manor.
Hey, that looks like Daniel Stern.
Yeah?
It does. It's Cabin Boy himself.
That's Chris Elliott, Alex.
Sorry, Chris Elliott.
Why did I know that?
How did you know that?
Cabin Boys, Chris Elliott, featured in Double Dragon. Alright, here we are. We're coming up to the bridge here in a second. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the Ultimate Gamer Challenge?
God, no.
You finish it. Oh, I'm sorry.
That was good.
Whoops. Did you hear that honk?
Yeah.
Is there a clown back there?
Oh, God.
Alright, here we are, the famous bridge. Let's see how many lives we lose here,
Okay.
even before we get there, because of a Bobo.
You got an extra life.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I've continued so far, so technically this is my new PB. It matters more because it's in 2-player mode.
Mm-hmm.
The best beat-em-ups are the ones you enjoy with a friend. All right, Alex. Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
find your jump button and get. It's not that one. There we go. All right, Alex, let's jump. Oh my God, we did it! Did that really happen?
Yeah, and I got punched.
I lost 3 lives in a row back there when I tried that yesterday. That's the secret to Double Dragon. You gotta play with a friend.
Hey!
Then you can do all the hops you want. We're just gonna play this all day if we keep
are.
going.
Oh my
so
God,
let's move on. Suffice to say, we like Double Dragon, and so did a lot of people back then. It got so many ports, so many sequels, but we'll get to that in just a second. Man, freaking Double Dragon.
Freaking Double Dragon. What game is freaking next, Danny?
Guess who also is back?
Who?
Kunio-kun.
Oh.
But not how you might expect. This is Neketsu Koko Dodgeball Boo. Yeah, I threw my PB away for content. It wasn't going anywhere good. I would have died at some point. I was tempted, though. Remember, this is for use in Japan only.
Got it.
This is not the next Kunio game I would have expected. But it's the one they made, and I'm glad they made it.
Me too. Me too. Oh my god, they're so blobby. I always forget.
There's some blobby guys in this game, so this one has a story. Kunio got dodgeballed. Now all of his friends are avenging him. This one also came out on NES, but many people would be surprised to learn there was an arcade version first, and it's pretty good. I think there's an additional player character per side compared to the NES one. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but otherwise it plays very similarly.
Look at how big you are. You're
Yeah,
like a giant baby.
There's one giant baby on each team, and that guy's a little bit stronger than the other guys. Oh, I caught it. You also got guys on the sidelines that you can throw it to, so there's a little bit of strategy here.
Yeah, you do look like you look like baby Huey. You know what I mean? You're too large.
Nonsense. There's no such thing as too large.
I don't know.
Got his ass. Get the hell out of here.
Whoa, he went to heaven.
So you see the problem with this? The Sakura Blossoms, the Mount Fuji, the whoa, that's Billy Lee! There's a little bit too much of Japan in this game to release this in the United States. Luckily, Leland was on hand to fix that when they released Super Dodgeball. Let's play it. So what kind of things could make this game more American? That's the one above. Yeah, there you go. Hi.
Hi.
This can make the game more American.
That is so American.
It's no longer different countries either. It's Dallas versus Chicago. Is this American enough for you? Is this releasable in America now?
I think in a fight between Dallas and Chicago, Chicago would win.
I think so too. Chicago's got the street smarts it takes to win. I can just imagine the localization office. Well, such a thing probably didn't exist back then, but whoever was in charge at Leland being like, we gotta America this up. Put the Statue of Liberty there. Put 2 American flags. Make the whole freaking court an American flag. How many stars is that? How many states do we have?
1,000.
The United States of 1,000 different territories. Of course, we're also playing dodgeball on top of it, which is quite disrespectful. It's not what the Founding Fathers had in mind. Game kind of sick, by the way. I'm kind of downplaying that just because the differences between regions are so funny, but it plays great. It's got a bunch of sequels on consoles, and was later revitalized for the Neo Geo, but we'll get to that later on. It's a good one, this one. Play some Super Dodgeball. That's my recommendation to you. Alright, so pretty good 1987. You got 2 landmark games, Super Dodgeball and Double Dragon. Let's go to 1988. From here on, releases are going to slow down a little bit because Technos found huge success on this little platform called the Famicom.
Ah.
And they developed the games themselves. So they were kind of stretching themselves thin, maintaining a presence in arcades and on the NES and Famicom. They were trying to do it all, and they were kind of successful at it. So with 1988, let's start off with a game that I'd never heard of, but looks pretty cool. Let's play China Gate. Who knows this one? Who can tell me about this game? This game is a mystery to me.
Hey!
That's Goku.
That is Goku! I like the dragons a lot.
And this is 2 players, so Alex.
Oh, cool, okay.
Let's go.
I hear the gong.
That means it's time to fight.
Goku?
Goku. That's one way to spell Goku. I'll be the pig. This game has some really good graphics. I don't know how much distribution this got in the States. I certainly never saw it. But this is like a combination brawler and platformer. A lot of the stuff you'd seen in Double Dragon before, but this also focuses more on platforming. Also, everyone's got weapons. I got a nice little pitchfork. This was a skating rink game? Holy shit.
Nice.
That was a cool skating rink. Oh, that's you I was trying to be.
It's okay. You can beat me up a little bit. It's alright.
Well, it's a little brawling between friends. Mind you, Tiger Road, I can kind of see that. Aesthetically, it shares a little bit of that. Yeah, is this like a vertically scrolling platformer, like a Ninja Kid or Ninja-kun or whatever? I'm just gonna say it. This pig guy I'm controlling, he's cool as hell.
He's so cool.
He's got the heart tattoo. God, the heart, this is insane. Have we played Oriental Legend 2? We have not. That's an IGS game, right? It's one of those super complex Dungeons and Dragons style beat-em-ups from them, if I remember right. It looks cool.
So cool.
We're the coolest guys in the world.
Oh god, the game is so loud. Sorry, the game got really loud all of a sudden.
Oh,
okay.
whoops.
Fixed. Yeah, the game went from quiet to loud.
That's the Techno special. If you don't shit your pants upon inserting a coin, it's not a Technos game. Alright, I went from knowing nothing about this game to thinking it's pretty freaking cool. This is great. It just feels nice to beat up people, you know?
Yeah, beating up people is nice.
That's something Technos really understood. It's all up to you, Mr. Kappa.
Oh boy. No, it's not.
Whoa, you exploded.
Well,
kick ass.
Sorry, young prince. We messed up. We messed up bad.
China Gate. One of Technos' lesser-known games, especially because this was during their boom period. This one didn't really catch on like the Kunio-kun or Double Dragon games did. That's kind of a shame. It probably also had something to do with the fact that in 1988 they released a game called Double Dragon 2.
Oh, yeah!
So let's play some of that. This one I saw in arcades. This one for sure was in many, many, many arcades.
Very good intro.
The Revenge. Alright, Alex, you ready for this one?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, that's just a gun!
Well, alright. Fine.
Yeah, we're not beating her. We're just gonna, yeah.
Sure. We asked you to ramp it up, but I didn't really see that coming. So this changes the controls a little bit. One of your buttons attacks left, and one of them attacks right.
I don't like that.
Otherwise, this is very, very similar to Double Dragon 1, right down to the fact that the new level layouts are basically pasted over the old ones from Double Dragon 1. They just used the original game as a base and added a few new mechanics. Your moveset is totally different, though. You have a whole bunch of different things you can do. It even has a freaking... Yeah, it's got the spin kick in this one. The famous Lee Brothers spinning kick.
I like that the hand is a lady's hand now.
Is it? I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's got like painted fingernail and everything.
They thought of everything. This game's also a lot tougher than Double Dragon 1. The elbow is much less useful. It's faster, there's more enemies, and they're more aggressive. It's still fun, though. Something I didn't know until recently is this first level track is a complete ripoff of Phil Collins' Easy Lover. It has the same melody and everything.
Oh, yeah!
I just assumed this was a Technos original, and then someone pointed that out. And I was like, what's this Phil Collins song? It probably doesn't sound anything like it. Oh, it's note for note, I see. Personally, I think they should have ripped off Susudio instead.
Listen, we all would listen to Susudio in Double Dragon 2, but unfortunately they only had one Phil Collins to rip off.
Yeah. How about a game with nothing but Phil Collins rip-off songs?
Yeah, we could call it Easy Glover.
I quit. That's it. That's the end of Retro Pals. I can't stands no more. We're done. God.
You don't like that? Would you like to know that that's actually a version of the song I sing to myself? I do. I'm not kidding. I'll be like, she's in I do it a lot of times when I think about Glover, which is more times than you'd think.
Yeah, we do spend a lot of time thinking about Glover here at Retro Pals HQ.
She's an easy Glover.
I can't play this anymore. You've ruined this game.
I've ruined it for you because of Easy Glover? Okay, let's move on.
You know what else was big in 1988? Top Gun, and by extension, the homoerotic volleyball scene. Luckily, Technos Japan adapted that into its own video game called U.S. Championship V-Ball. Thank you, Cartman, for the 100 bits. We are all in the land of confusion. I don't know what to think anymore. This one, weirdly enough, I did see in arcades. This was in my childhood mall arcade for many, many years, and I never saw anyone play it ever.
I like the pineapple.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good pineapple. Yeah, there we go. That's a good volume, I think.
Yeah, looks good. Okay.
You want to be my teammate?
Sure.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, push your start button if you want.
Yeah.
Oklahoma looking kind of bad.
Look at Texas. Did you see Texas?
Texas not looking great either. Ooh. Aw.
Not even over the net.
It was almost a good serve. Hawaiian nuts. Welcome to Daytona. It's okay. You'll get it next time.
Okay.
Who's the little freak there in the background?
He's my friend.
It's one of the freaking Dr. Mario viruses. Oh, nice! That's how we get him. Hanba Sports. This one was also ported to NES, and that one is way, way, way better known than this game, unfortunately, because this arcade version's pretty great. It's built atop what they learned with Super Dodgeball. It's just, you know, more homoerotic, which is what the people wanted.
Mm-hmm. Did you see me just dive into the sand?
We both ate shit there. That's you. And spike it! So which Phil Collins song is this ripping off?
No, that's a Sting song. Fuck. Fuck! Nice.
Hey! We're making it work. Alex, we could be a real volleyball team. What's stopping us?
I don't know.
Physical ability?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, what a save.
What?
I think we fouled.
Aw, boo.
I freaking whiffed. That was horrible.
You whiffed.
All the babes are laughing at us now. The radio station there is incorrect. You're right.
It is! It should have a K it's also only 101. It doesn't feature, like, the point whatever.
Yeah. That's not realistic.
Get out of here. Also, Daytona is spelled D-A-I tone over there.
Well, Yeah, I also really like Hanbo Sports. Thanks for setting me up, bro.
I think we're fucked.
I think we're fucked too. And so the first Retro Pals volleyball match ends 2-7. We didn't get blown out though. We scored a couple points. That counts for something, right?
Yeah.
Alex is still disappointed.
It's fine.
And that was it for 1988. Just 3 arcade games, because, again, they were focusing on consoles at the time. 1989, we have a couple games from Technos, one of which was pretty big, and that game is not the first game we're going to see, which is Blockout. Developed by California Dreams. Originally concepted by a guy in Poland, I think. This game had a weird history before it came to arcades, but Technos was the one to distribute it. Oh, this one's very quiet.
Let's turn this up.
Oh, this is one of those games with a joystick that got a button on it.
Whoa!
I am a block master, and I dare you to defeat me at Blockout. Challenge me.
Cool. You got it, disembodied head. I take the challenge. Let's hear that again.
Challenge me.
Oh, okay, he didn't have much to say that time. So, you heard of this game called Tetris?
This is Weltris.
Weltris is a ripoff of Blockout, actually.
Okay.
Blockout came first. It was an unauthorized semi-clone of Tetris that eventually became official just by virtue of a bunch of people releasing it before Tetris Company could say anything. Well, Tetris Company didn't exist back then, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Before Nintendo stepped in. And for what it is, this is really well executed. You gotta rotate along the X, Y, and Z axes, which is a lot to keep track of, but they did about the best they could to make it playable and understandable in a 3D presentation. You have any feelings on Blockout?
My feeling on Blockout is the same as my feelings on Hatris and other Tetris knockoffs, and where they try to change the formula but stick to it and it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know if this works for me.
No, you're not a fan.
I don't know. Maybe I would be a fan if I could visualize 3D space as well, but I can't, so it's like a nightmare.
It's kind of a challenge, especially if you're used to Tetris, having that extra dimension. You have 3 different buttons to rotate the things, which just adds to the complexity. But if you can wrap your head around it, this is actually pretty good. And Technos themselves apparently developed the unreleased prototype NES version, which I didn't know until just before the stream. That was dumped just semi-recently, I think. So also got ported to PlayStation.
You are worthy of him. But I will lose the next game.
Okay, dude.
Okay.
It was called Geom Cube on PlayStation. Got a bunch of ports and re-releases. Don't know how successful it was for them, but considering just how many times it was ported and re-released, I assume it did some business for them. Boy, you're right, this is kind of hard to visualize.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh no. It does funny things to your brain, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of how these pieces will land within the context of what's already in the well. It makes my brain feel funny. Truly, this is what we call California dreams. Shit. Fucking shit's fucked. We're done here.
This well his tris.
I've screwed this well. I've screwed the pooch. You win this time, floating head.
I warned you. Nobody beats me.
He warned us. I like the floating head motif. I gotta say that. Tetris don't got a floating head shit-talking you when you lose. That was one of their 2 games in 1989. The other game, which I assume gave them quite a bit of money in return so they could afford to only release 2 games this year. It's WWF Superstars. They finally had the realization, oh yeah, we know how to make wrestling games, and WWF is huge.
It was insanely popular at the time, yeah.
Why don't we get that license and make a wrestling game? And that's what they did.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them. This isn't the WWF arcade game I remember. That's coming in a bit. I never saw this one. This is the lesser-known predecessor to the game I remember.
Yeah, we're finally sure. Oh, look at them. They're all here.
Got Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Big Boss Man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan with the goofiest look I have ever seen in my life. And some actually pretty good representations of what these wrestlers look like.
I love the way Jim Duggan looked. So yeah, this mentioned it was European in the main list. Is this a European release, or?
I guess so. Probably not exclusive. I think this did get released in the States. And man, compared to their previous wrestling games, it's been a few years since their last one. And while this one is very similar, they really amped it up in terms of just selling every single move and how big and larger than life everything is. You can stomp on dudes, you can toss them up in the air.
You just really smack them around.
Just flip them around like nothing. And yet it still has a lot in common with the previous games like Mat Mania. There's mechanics like if you hit both buttons at once, you do a run towards the ropes. And even some stuff from Karate Champ, like if you hold different directions and push the buttons, you get different moves. It all comes together. Anyone in chat play this one? Did this get much
people like
distribution?
this one.
Yeah, I know. I've heard people talk about this one. I've just never seen an actual cabinet. Yeah.
Ooh. Are you a fan of the Honky Tonk Man, Danny? His gimmick is that he's like Elvis. Do you like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Coming up. That's all I know about him too. That he's just Elvis.
Yeah.
That was the thing you could do back then. Hey, my wrestling gimmick is I'm Elvis.
Listen, Elvis impersonators were big for a while.
Yeah, they
America
were.
had a love affair with Elvis impersonators.
America did not want to let Elvis go.
No, we did not.
to the extent that many of us still harbor conspiracy theories about him still being alive.
Man, I've watched some stuff about him still being alive, and I don't believe it. But you know, there's a whole book about it. There's a whole album made by someone who, you know, might be Elvis, but is not, obviously.
Hey, you don't know that.
You know, it's by a guy in a wrestling mask, and he calls himself like Solar Ray or something.
Yeah, that's what Elvis would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honky Tonk's kicking my ass.
Yeah. Orion was his name, not Solar Ray.
Solar Ray.
Listen, Orion, Solar Ray, it's similar.
You were thinking of Zaynid Slina, aka Solar Warrior. I'm just amazed it took them this long to make that realization. Maybe it took them that long to get the license.
This game is nothing like Weltris. Come on.
It's a little bit Weltris inspired.
Okay.
You got the Z-axis.
Can't wait for the rematch.
We've been had. We demand a rematch.
I wish the real Elvis were watching our stream.
Really good graphics in this game, but again, nothing compared to this game's sequel, which we'll see in just a little bit. It's a good one. They were onto something with this. So let's move on to 1990. when they really, really invested into the beat-em-up genre that they helped create, but not really in the way you might expect. It's kind of a strange story what happened. Let's try to untangle this.
Okay.
Let's play Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone. Now, you might have played this on NES, which was developed by Technos. It was also fucking impossible. That game is hard as shit. Bill Bull, thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the ghosts.
And thank you for the ghosts. Welcome to Double Dragon 3. Copyright East Technology / Technos Japan.
East Technology?
That's because Technos Japan didn't make this. They subcontracted it out to some no-name developer who
Uh-oh.
I don't know if they ever made anything else, but Technos had their faith in them.
Makers of Operation Wolf 3. Okay.
Okay, well, that's something.
I don't like the look of the boys here.
Yeah, they kind of changed the classic look of the Double Dragons, as well as everything else. Oh, this is quiet. You should turn it up a little.
Yeah. It's quiet.
This game is bad. It sure is. It sure is. This one I did see in arcades, and it disappeared fast. This was at the grocery store for like a couple weeks, if that. So, Alex, let's play this.
By the makers of the first Funky Fighter. Okay.
Holy shit. Okay, I'm sold now.
Mission 1. America.
America. All right, Alex, let's go into the weapon shop.
Danny, why?
Because this game invented DLC. What you got to do here is just put in a shit ton of coins. And let's spend all of our money on extra guys. Let's buy some tricks, some energy, some power-ups. So if you had the quarters, you could just pump them into the machine and get all kinds of power-ups and energy right off the bat. Otherwise, you start off with nothing.
Oh my god, do you like the way we move?
That was so cool.
Why are we so stilty?
Yeah, I never really got a good answer on that. Why this game is so stiff and weird looking compared to the previous two games. I guess just by virtue of being from a different developer.
We got Power Records.
Power Records is pretty good. They do shift it back to having just dedicated punch and kick buttons and not left attacks and right attacks. But to play this, it doesn't feel nearly as good as the previous two games. Yeah, at least we got extra guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to at least get to the end of the first level because there's something very important I want you to see. Just please look forward to that.
Okay. You like my turn and kick?
Yeah, that's cool. You like the thing where I did where I jumped up in the air and just stomped on the dude? Do you think Billy and Jimmy are just constantly doing what we do and asking if we like what we just did?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey Jimmy, was that move cool? Yeah, Billy, it was. Let's go in here. It's time to meet our new best friend.
Okay. Buddies.
Wow, they just pancaked you. That was sick!
That was sick, dude.
Maybe this is the best Double Dragon game, in fact. Maybe this isn't the worst. Also...
Texas Leatherman! Texaco Leatherman, sorry.
Alex, say hello to Texaco Leatherman, our new best friend.
I love you, Texaco Leatherman. Texaco Leatherman.
What a
I'm
name.
getting my ass kicked because I'm thinking of the Texaco Leatherman.
For those who don't know, Texaco is a brand of gas stations throughout the U.S., so he's just basing his name off of a popular gas station. It's like if they call me Stop and Go Danny. Don't ever call me that. I find that very offensive.
7-Eleven, Alex.
Yeah.
Sitco Charlie. The Texaco Leatherman.
The Texaco Leatherman. Wawa Claire. Everyone's making their own gas station names.
2. China.
Yeah, the Bucky's Bobby Dominatrix.
Bobby Bucky's. One thing I do want to show off, aside from this, which is the best move
So
ever
cool.
made, is I want to get beat up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm I'm gonna take a dive here so you can see a thing we bought at the previous store. Come on, kick my ass. Kick my ass. Now remember at the beginning when we bought extra guys?
Uh-huh.
You think that means just like, you know, one-ups, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. Actually, we were buying extra guys. Here's one
What?
of them.
That's a different guy!
Yeah, by extra guys they mean extra
Roni.
guys. It's Roni, the extra guy. I've always loved that about this game. Like, you really do think you're just buying one-ups or extra
I
lives.
thought we were buying one-ups.
And Roni's massive. He's a huge monster of a man. He's got some cool moves, too. So, this game's fun if you put like 20 bucks worth of quarters in the machine and buy a bunch of extra guys and tricks and life and health ups and things, but for anyone else who's just putting in a single quarter and losing it instantly because they're not powered up, you're not going to have a very fun time with this game. I appreciate what they tried to do, but ultimately handing the series off to a developer that didn't really know what they were doing wasn't the call. Does this game have its fans? Anyone in chat really like this one? Because there is stuff to like here. Wonder who my next guy is. I want to get beat up again.
Okay. I want
Yeah,
a new
but-
guy, too.
Yeah, you get an extra guy too.
Give me a guy.
Are you gonna be Roni?
I'm Sunny!
Oh shit, you're you're Roni's brother, Sonny. And I'm back to being Roni again.
Hi, I'm Sunny.
Hi, I'm Roni. And we're the bootleg Double Dragon twins. You think the memes call him like Summy?
Yes. Okay.
That's just Bruce Lee. Can't fool me. Oh, we got a cool dragon kick too.
Stop that.
Also, the story in this is really weird. Not that that has much to do with anything, but even on NES, the story kind of takes a weird turn compared to the previous two games. It's no longer this post-apocalyptic warriors-like, it's just whatever this is. I can't really describe it.
Yeah, these guys are just wearing normal shirts.
Ow, you beat up Roni. And that's it for my credit, even though I put like 10 bucks worth of quarters in the machine. I'd feel kind of ripped off. Yeah, they should have just made another egg game. What were they thinking?
What are they thinking?
So that's Double Dragon 3, the game that Technos didn't make. But they did make another brawler. That was the one that they really focused all their attention on and promotion. This is the one that Technos Japan developed themselves. They thought it would be a replacement for Double Dragon. They thought it would do huge business on consoles. And ultimately, it did not. Let's play the Comba Tribes. This one I think is a better game than Double Dragon 3. But also I can understand why it didn't have the same impact as the previous 3 games in the series. Well, this
Alright,
isn't part of
Will.
the series.
Whatever, Will.
The Comba Tribes. Even that name is kind of weird and awkward. They were just looking for something they could copyright, I suppose.
Nuclear warhead.
Oh my god, it's
Oh
loud!
my god, it's loud. Okay, there we go.
Alright, Alex, you're playing this one with me too.
Okay.
We need a focus for the game. And just like the last game, we do need to get to level 2 so you can see something important.
Okay. I'll be
Berserker, Belova, or Blitz.
Belova.
Alright, I'll be Belova. You're 7 feet tall, apparently. And this game is kind of like a weird mix of their wrestling games and Double Dragon, because you can push both attack buttons at once to do a charge, like you would in the wrestling games. There's also different throw moves and things like that. You just toss dudes in a circle. I really appreciate how every moment in this game, the screen is just absolutely filled with enemies. You don't get a break in this shit.
I like bonking the heads together of two guys.
Yeah, that's a cool move too. They've really perfected their niche of making it feel really good to beat up dudes, you know? This is like ultimate Technos. Really detailed background too. There's all these storefronts. I'm just reading all the store names back there. There's an ad for bootleg Seiko watches.
There's something for King Bai. It's a burger place, it looks like. Oh, God.
Let's move.
It's Hacksaw Jim Duggan!
Oh shit! He escaped the WrestleMania game. That's a really big 2x4. That's like a 4x8. I'm sorry, I regret that joke.
Oh my god. I'm getting my ass whipped.
As far as I know, this got ported to Super Nintendo and nowhere else, and I don't think the Super Nintendo one was especially popular either. I do really like the character art style in this. These dudes look just a little bit blomby, but they're still pretty muscular and cool looking. You just need that little bit of blombiness, you know? Ow. God, just constant punching and kicking. It's like a festival of violence. What was the thing I saw on Twitter yesterday that reminds me of a festival? What was it called? Oh! Okay, Alex.
Okay.
Have you heard about San Antonio's premier anime convention coming this month? Or next month?
I have, yes.
Yeah?
I've heard of one. I've heard of the... I know there's a popular one happening soon.
Are you talking about Ecchi Fiesta?
No, I was not!
Because that's the one I saw advertised.
I did not see Ecchi Fiesta. I was talking
Look at
about
this.
the normal one.
Look at these kitties.
I like the kitties so much.
That's why we had to get to level 2, but I got
See.
derailed by Ecchi Fiesta, which is apparently a real thing, and it's happening in San Antonio pretty soon, so thank you, Twitter, for
Do
notifying
we have
me.
to go to San Antonio? I guess I have to go to San Antonio now.
I want to see the Ecchi Fiesta.
I know! Yeah.
What could that possibly... What could that mean? What do they have to offer? I'm so curious. Will the Comba Tribes be there?
Do you want to make us special guests at Ecchi Fiesta?
Yeah, we'll keynote your Ecchi Fiesta. I don't know what
Yeah.
we'll talk about. We'll do some kind of presentation.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll do a thing on Mahjong games or whatever.
Just the name of it really tickled me. Like, come on, guys. I love those kitties. And I kind of like the Combat Tribes, but also I can understand why it didn't have the same impact as Double Dragon or Ecchi Fiesta. That's 1990. And we're moving on to 1991, where I guess Technos was entirely focused on the console market at this time because they only released one game that year. But oh, what a game. What a game. Yeah, August 10th through 11th. Don't miss it. They're not paying me to promote it. They should be.
They should.
Alex, let's play WWF WrestleFest. This one, I don't know if it was bigger than the Double Dragon games, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. This game was everywhere. Grocery stores had this game. Gas stations had this game. Everyone freaking wanted WWF WrestleFest.
You know what? I just want to say it. Grocery stores should bring back arcade machines.
Yeah.
Just put up a little MAME machine and be like, all right, kids, here you go.
That's why Handy Andy failed. They got rid of their WWF WrestleFest machine. You want to play this one?
Sure, Handy Andy. Is that real?
Yeah, that used to be a wrestling... I mean, a grocery store in San Antonio, at least. Let's play... Yeah, let's just do a tag match.
I press start. There I am.
I picked Jake the Snake Roberts.
I'll be Earthquake.
The ultimate team up. Jake the Snake Roberts and Earthquake. This game looks fucking amazing.
It
The
sure
character art in
does.
this is just incredible. Look at how huge you are. Demolition, who is a real wrestling team and not straight from Double Dragon somehow. And yeah, it's tag format, so I gotta tag you in if you wanna play. I think I'll do a little bit of wrestling before
Okay,
I tag
okay.
you in. Give you some time to think your strategy through. I think you should try punching and kicking the guy.
I was gonna do that, but I could also sit on them too.
Oh yeah, because you're Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
This one plays fast, and it plays great. This game is so much fun. I don't even particularly like wrestling games, but I do like this one. Alright, you're in. You're in, Earthquake. I mean, hang on. Maybe go up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah! Get his ass.
Frick.
Just something about this game was the perfect storm of really great graphics hardware, really talented artists and designers at Technos, and the WWF being as big as it was at the time. Everything came together for this game to be a huge success.
I'm holding my tummy. Did you see?
Oh, you got a tummy ache? I'm sorry, Earthquake. Why don't you
Trying
tag?
to tag you.
Yeah, why don't you tag me
I'm
in?
trying.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, that's not what you want to do when you have a tummy ache. You don't want to go on the turnbuckle when you got a tummy ache.
Okay, I'm pressing. No.
No, my friend Earthquake. Insert coin to regain power. I'll do it. I'll insert a coin. Push your start button. There you go. Tummy ache cured. Push your button. All holding towards me, maybe?
I pressed them all while holding towards you.
Well, shit. It's hard to tag.
You should have never tagged me.
I'll never tag you again.
Thank you.
There we go.
Ow!
Oh, shit. Nice work, Earthquake. Gotta say, this really kicked the shit out of every other wrestling game that was in arcades at the time. Konami had a game called The Main Event, which sucked.
Oh yeah, the main event.
It was kind of bad. It's this really simple one-button mashing game. Technos had their shit together, though. I'm gonna try and whittle this guy's health down so we can maybe win this one.
Good luck.
Stomp his ass.
Man, you're good at this.
I just pushed the button. It's a great game if you love to push the button.
I do love to push the button.
Ooh. Alright, keep the other guy off me. Oh, almost. 2.9. I wonder how fast the buttons wore out on this cabinet.
God, they must have worn out hard.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, Earthquake used to be a sumo wrestler.
Did he
John
really?
Penta, yeah.
I'm putting in quarters. Push your start button.
I'm strong now.
That's something they added with their last couple of games. The idea where you didn't have to wait for a continue prompt. You just insert a coin and get more life. I bet arcade operators love that. More coins. Delicious coins.
Delicious. Oof.
Hey! We win!
I helped by rolling on him.
Nice job, buddy.
Thank you, Arpigoth. 58-month resub. Thank you. Man, John Tenta Earthquake was undefeated in Sumo. I thought he was. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. So yeah, possibly Technos' biggest success in arcades. At least I would assume, based on how many cabinets I've seen and how many people I've seen play them. Everyone wanted to play WrestleFest. Even the nerds like me. Alright, let's move on. 1992. No games from Technos. Not a single game released by Technos Japan in arcades in 1992. So focused were they on the console market. So successful was that Kunio man that they had no time for arcade games. But they came back in 1993 with one original game, Shadow Force. This one I had never heard of before, ma'am. I never saw a cabinet, didn't even know it existed. But let's give it a shot. Shadow Force rules. Is it good?
I'm looking forward to Shadow Force.
Let's find out. Will it be another Comba Tribes, or will it be another Double Dragon 3?
Shadow Force.
Well, Technos themselves made it, so it's probably not another Double Dragon 3. I love these guys. You want a good game, get a game made by Technos. All right, Alex, this is another two-player one.
All right.
Hope you're ready to beat up some dudes.
No, but I will do my best.
Okay. All I ask is you do your best out here on the streets.
The mean streets of Technos Japan.
Hey, look who it is.
Hey, it's our buddy.
Why don't you get your start? Let's get this.
I could
Bucket?
be. I
Oh,
like
blue.
Coyote.
I thought my character's name was Bucket. That's Blue Net.
I thought that was Blunt.
Should we be Blunt and Coyote?
Yes.
The ultimate team.
All right, we gotta go to the construction site and the secret forest, and then left side. Let's go.
Yeah, the art in this is sick looking. I don't know so much about the gameplay. We'll find out in a
Cool.
second.
Destroy their building that's under construction.
They just love hanging out in under construction buildings. So it's another brawler, and something that's really different from Double Dragon. It's weapons based. It plays really differently. It has its own vibe and flavor.
Maybe it's weapons based if you're not Coyote.
Oh yeah,
Coyote's
you
just
don't have a
claws
weapon.
And paws, baby.
Just claws and paws. That's my favorite DS veterinary game. Once again, the art and animation top-notch, as you come to expect from Technos at this point. But also, they're really winding down their arcade output at this point. They don't find much reason to continue making these arcade games. I guess when you're making so much money on the Famicom, why would you? Cool, Blanca Ball. Damn, you got some moves.
I sure do. I love my little walk.
Do appreciate a game where you can control a little freak.
I do too.
Hey, you need some milk, Coyote?
Oh, of course I do. I'm the famous milk coyote, the coyote who loves milk.
Sounds disgusting.
It is. I'm a horrible cryptid.
Give me your milk. Hey, I'm like the chupacabra, but for milk.
Oh no, I got a tummy ache. I drink too much milk.
I'm lactose intolerant. This is a terrible gimmick idea. Damn. This reminds me a little bit of Seibu Kaihatsu's beat 'em up they had around this time. What was that? Zero Team. There's a little bit of that in here that I can see. Just characters a little bit smaller than maybe what you're used to at the time, but also they have this huge palette of moves you can choose from. Lots of different animations. Stuff overloading the screen. Man, Blunt's pretty cool, but she's no Coyote.
Coyote kicks ass.
You're toast.
I like Coyote's move where he just picks you up and slams you on the ground.
Yeah,
One
that's
hand.
a good one. Wait, do I have a double jump and a brawler? Hang the fuck on. Hold the fucking phone. I do have a double jump. That's crazy. What a good idea.
But Coyote, come on, man.
You could jump one direction and then jump back in the other one. Man. I wonder if the other characters have double jumps. Maybe not. It's good for escaping situations.
Oh man, well let me continue.
You won't?
Yeah, no.
Try now.
There we go. I'm
Welcome
here.
back, Coyote.
I know you missed me. I'm the cool guy.
Did you know blunts can make you double jump? It's true.
That is true. As people are finding out as legalization sweeps the nation, America cannot deal with all the double jumpers.
Americans are double jumping at an accelerated rate. Break through if you don't want to die.
I don't want to
Oh
die.
my god. Well, for being a game I've never seen in real life, and had barely even heard of before this stream, I kind of like this one. I bet there's like command inputs too. Yeah, look at that. What a cool ass game that no one's ever seen or heard of or played. Maybe this is super popular and just my own experience is lacking, but if you've never played this, play some Shadow Force. Yeah, the Ninja Core are bongo colored as a tribute. There goes the elevator.
Well, we didn't need it anyway.
I like this, but also like Double Dragon, we could play this forever.
Yeah.
We should move on to our final few games. The last few games that Technos Japan ever released in arcades. 1994. Another year where they released no arcade games. They were basically entirely done with the industry at this point, as far as I know. Until one company dragged them back in. They got a request from their buddies at SNK being like, "Hey Technos, you guys made some good arcade games. Why don't you make some stuff for us on our Neo Geo hardware?" And Technos was like, "You want Double Dragon?" And SNK was like, "Fuck yeah, we do." So let's play Neo Geo Double Dragon. Alex, do you know what this is?
I do not, but I'm excited to find out.
Oh my god. Click that first option. Yeah, Double Dragon 95. Still just called Double Dragon. But boy, are you in for a surprise.
Okay, if I'm elected president, every single grocery store is going to get another MVS machine.
Oh, that's a good idea. That could revitalize America.
What? What?
This is based on the Double Dragon movie. And it's not a brawler, it's a fighting game. The last thing anyone expected from Technos or the Neo Geo at this point was an adaptation of the Double Dragon movie, but that's what we got. Oh, this one's loud.
Oh, goodness.
They got big dudes in this. Huge dudes. Oh, you want Double Dragon? We'll give you some fucking Double Dragon. Also, remember the Double Dragon movie?
God, barely. I've seen it twice and I don't remember anything about it.
You want to play this one?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's play Double Dragon, the one-on-one fighting game that somehow exists. This also got ported to PlayStation, I want to say. So you didn't have to play this on Neo Geo if you wanted. And Marion's played
Dalton?
Dalton!
I'll be Dalton.
Marianne versus
Dalton!
Dalton. Round 1. Fight.
Goodbye.
Look at this arcade.
Oh, it's got one of those thingies.
It's showing the movie in the background. Oh, we destroyed that really expensive cabinet. The only remaining R360 machine in America. Where are my moves? She's like a charge character. Yeah, yeah. Yeah? Have we settled our differences? We have not settled our differences.
No, we're still fighting.
I figured out one of Marion's moves.
What did I do?
You did something cool.
Dalton. Okay.
Dalton.
Round 2.
Now, you may have heard one-on-one fighting games were pretty big business on Neo Geo at this time, so I assume that's why Technos went with this direction. But also, every game on Neo Geo was a fighting game at this point. Like, literally 90% of them. There was barely any other genres being represented. That's a fucked up looking Abobo back there.
Ooh. Right in the face.
Got his ass.
Marianne wins.
Who's gonna win this one?
All right, whoever wins the next one is the ruler of the video game kingdom.
Okay. Real Doug Nut vibes coming from Dalton. Bobson Dalton. Alex figured out his moves. That hit behind me. That was awesome. Wait, you can double jump in this too. Can you do it? Or is it just women who can do it?
I think only you can do it.
That could be a Marion exclusive thing. Or a woman exclusive thing.
It's a woman exclusive thing.
No, you got a double jump.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Well, I'm trained. I don't
Okay,
know.
well.
I'm being really stupid. I'm being really stupid here.
Is that like subclassing?
I can't.
Marianne wins.
This is great. It's really lesser known in terms of Neo Geo fighting games, but it plays really nicely.
I love her. She's like, you're all weak.
Marianne versus Chanfu.
All right, let's move on. That wasn't the only game they released for Neo Geo that year. There was another. Alex, I don't know how to tell you this, but Technos made a Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser game for Neo Geo.
Why?
Alex is one of the few people who I'm pretty sure knows what that is to begin with. If you've heard of the character designer / animator by the name of Masami Obari, this is his game. He did the character designs for this. And there was also an OVA based on this, either based on the game or the game is based on the OVA. But he has a very distinctive style that you're going to see very soon here. Masami Obari, the legend. Based on the game? Okay, so the game came first, and then they made the OVA. Check this shit out. Yeah, this guy. This guy who draws the mecha and the very pointy women.
Oh, yeah. They're very pointy.
What a name.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Is it two-player?
Yeah. Another fighting game. Because you know they had to.
We had to, you had to do it to him.
It's the Neo Geo in 1995. You have to make a fighting game. You have to. Yeah, Obari later made the Fatal Fury OVAs along with a bunch of other anime OVAs. If you look up the guy's name on Google, make sure you do it at work.
Absolutely look it up at work.
Yeah. Call your boss into your cubicle and be like, hey, we're going to look up this thing called Angel Blade. Check it out. I think a couple of characters in Go Kaiser were later in Angel Blade for some reason. That's what I read before the stream anyway. Whoa, I'm Goku! We've seen so many Gokus tonight. Was that a little me?
Yeah.
You beat up the little me! This one, I never hear people say nice things about compared to Double Dragon, which is kind of a lesser-known but pretty well-regarded game. I don't think this one quite holds up in terms of gameplay. But the art, oh my god, the art. This game looks amazing.
I like that I'm a mech in jeans, basically.
Yeah. The Gokaiser anime sucks balls, that's great. You just kind of expect that, but that's kind of a shame. Is that a giant bear back there? Hang on.
Yeah, it's a creature.
I'm trying to figure out that move where I made a little me. I can do the Goku Cloud.
Stop knowing your moves.
Hey, I have moves, I'm gonna use them.
Is this footsies?
This is footsies. Hey! You were having some nice footsies.
I won, Danny.
Nice job, Jeans Robo.
You looked up Angel Blade and only found pictures of knives. You 50 bits from Seraphis K. Masami
How unique
Obari
costume.
also designed the current IWGP World Heavyweight Championship belt. Cool. I didn't
I'm
know.
lost. Please use my techniques. Cartman, thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you.
Sweet Home Alabama backstory. The character art in this is really nice. They did a great job adapting it to Neo Geo. But I can also see why this isn't well regarded.
Do you see the dolphin back there?
You see
It
the
says diet to diet.
really?
Yeah, check out the dolphin. See?
Wow. Maybe this game's awesome. Maybe everyone's
I
wrong
like
about
this
this
game,
game.
but maybe it's because I won.
Could be, could be. We found your game. It's Voltage Fighter Gokaiser for some reason.
Will I win? Will I win?
Alex
Can I beat up Gramps?
Alex is fighting the computer. Let's see if he can,
I don't know if I can.
he
Oh,
can win
God.
this one. See if he can impress that cat in the background.
They're yawning.
The cat remains unimpressed.
Footsies. Handsies. Legsies.
There's a really good arranged Neo Geo CD soundtrack. Oh man.
Did we double KO? Ow! Bullshit! I'm quitting the game. Bullshit! 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 I won. I should not have.
There's
happened.
vocal themes. Oh my god. We got to put that in our pre-show, I guess.
We do. We do.
And so we're at the end of the line. That's it. As prolific as they were in the 80s and even the early 90s, for as many genres as they defined and later perfected pretty much, Technos left arcades pretty quick. It was only SNK and Neo Geo that brought them back ever so briefly, and their last game was for the Neo Geo in arcades. Let's play Super Dodgeball, the other one.
This one?
Yeah. Kunio's back, baby. It's kind of poetic that he is here to give him a send-off. Mm-hmm. The guy who first brought him fame and fortune. Maybe not so much in America, but, you know.
Let's see. Chat says, this game sucks. Oh, no. Fucks. Okay.
This game is sucking and fucking all over the place. This one I have seen in arcades, and I like it a lot. What do you think of that?
I think that's cool.
It all ends with Kunio. You in on this one?
Of course.
That's where I played it, Diversions. They had a bunch of Neo Geo games there. Diversions was all in on their Neo Geo stuff. That's where I first played Shock Troopers. Yeah? That enough? Okay. So this is exactly like Super Dodgeball, the original, only really amped up with some really excellent character art, as you might expect from Technos at this point. The place where everyone in Texas got introduced to Shock Troopers. So basically there's a jump button and a catch button. You just always want to be pushing that catch button. I'll be the Kunio team.
I'll be the Kenji team.
They got a swirly glasses guy on the team.
You gotta watch out for that guy.
The anime classic.
Am I the swirly glasses guy?
That guy knows what Angel Blade is. The swirly glasses guy. Huh. Where's the jump button? There it is. Okay. We're in. Eh. There's something about this game, maybe it's the sound effects, that really sell the idea of a dodgeball smacking someone in the face. Oh, the feint! Oh, the double feint! Oh my god! You got me! This isn't really a fair fight. I don't think Alex has played this before.
Never. My first time seeing this game.
Let's pass it to Kunio. Huh? Hmm? Huh? Alex keeps me guessing. Give me that ball!
Please, I'm just baby!
No mercy.
I'm baby, help me!
This is dodgeball. We're dodgeballing to the death. Ooh, good dodge. That's half of what you need to do in dodgeball. Does the mashing graphic show alternating fingers? Holy shit. I don't think any other game's done that. That is a good mashing technique. Hey! My face!
I got you.
You killed Kunio!
You win. You win by a lot.
It's fun though, right?
This is really fun, yeah.
I like this. This is one of my favorite versions of the Neketsu Dodgeball games. Just they did everything right. They've even got a whole bunch of teams with side characters from all the Neketsu games. God, I love that thing where you can recatch the ball after it rebounds off someone's head.
I hate that. You're all jerks.
Jesus Christ. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it had to end like this. Hey.
Please. Mercy.
Mercy and dodgeball?
Mercy.
See you on the dodgeball court.
You kicked my ass. Ooh.
I'm sorry, I really like this game.
No, no, no. It was good. It was good.
So this is the end of the line for Technos. Man, what a game to go out on. Basically follows up on one of their bigger hits from the late 80s. It's a pretty good game for the Neo Geo at the time. It's not a fighting game for one thing, which is kind of incredible. And even though this would be their last game, they still went all out in terms of gameplay and art and just basically everything. I think that's what I remember most about Technos. They were the full package.
They really were.
From art to design to, you know, creating entire genres pretty much.
Basically, yeah. Inventing the belt scroller.
They did it all. Love that Technos. Can I just play this for like 30 minutes?
Well, sure.
Okay. And that concludes our look at Technos Japan, at least the arcade side. Previously, we covered one of their compilations, the Double Dragon and Kunio-kun collection for Switch. That's the other half of the story. That's we have an archive on YouTube if you want to see that one. But there you go, Technos Japan. Innovators, masters of their craft. Really good at making games about beating people up and punching them in the face. That's Technos Japan.
That's Technos Japan, baby.
We're done. That's it. Alex, I hope you forgive me for kicking your ass at dodgeball.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll just kick your ass at a multimedia encyclopedia.
You'll kick my ass at Go Kaiser for some reason.
I don't know how I did that, but I want to do that again.
Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Thank
and
you.
thanks to our patrons for voting how you did this week. It's thanks to our patrons that we covered Technos this week instead of TAD or Toaplan or Tecmo. It was up to them, and they chose right. That was a good choice, I think.
Thank you.
If you want to vote for what we play during our Wednesday showcase streams, head to patreon.com/retropals. If you're at the $5 tier, you get to vote in our weekly polls. Not sure what's going to go up on Friday, but I do have a couple of things planned. Just got to flesh something out before we can push that out to patrons. And coming up next month, we got a patron request gauntlet coming up.
Ooh.
So now's a good time to get in on the Patreon if you want to request a game for us to play during Patron Request Gauntlet 7, I think it is.
It's 7, yeah.
Oh my god. People have been teasing us in the Discord being like, oh man, I played something really fucked up. I gotta make you guys play it during the next gauntlet. So that's always a good time. I'm gonna look for a raid target. Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
We are also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there. Our latest one is RoboCop, right?
Yeah, RoboCop.
RoboCop. If you want to see us play a lot of RoboCop games, why not check out our YouTube channel? We also have a Discord. Let me just drop that link in the chat. You can join us in our Discord to discuss games, to discuss our streams, to discuss your beautiful pets, anything you'd want. So yeah, consider joining. Yeah, PC. I would say ask Danny, but I'm pretty sure PC games are on the menu as long as I can get them working.
Yeah, PC is Alex's.
That's me, so I'm the person.
I like that we
above
tried
about
to
it.
toss that between each other. That's up to Danny. That's up to Alex.
I like how we're both.
Neither of us wants to take responsibility for
I was gonna
PC.
say, if you can get it working, then I can probably get it working. We're also on Blue Sky and co-host. If you'd like to follow us on social media, if you follow us there, you can find out when we go live, when we've got new videos up on YouTube, and all the RetroPals news you can use.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Who to raid? We have many people playing games tonight. Oh man. Do y'all like Cave Story? I like Cave Story. I want to see G-Pool play Cave Story. G-Pool and friends are playing through Cave Story. A pretty good game if you've never heard of it. It's okay. It's pretty nice, this Cave Story. So enjoy that. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.